Welcome in, everyone. We are back with Road to Empress, but this is the second game, Road to Empress 2. We played through the full first game, had a blast. I have not looked into anything more than I'm gonna play this game. So this should continue our story, but we'll see how well it does it. Let's get into it, shall we? So, like most games made in China, this is the things. Um, we are going to be playing through the storyline. There will be characters, collectibles, leaderboards of various things. Um, we still have the feats in a little flower situation, which is kind of like uh I have lost the word. I'm so dumb. Um Achievements. It's basically the achievements. They track them in game. So as you can see, we don't have anything in any of the categories. So we will get them as we go along, but we had them in the last game as well, and they give you a little bit like a bonus thing and you can share them and stuff. They also have mail. I've collected all the mail. There's no more mail, but it was basically like, "Oh, hey, you bought our game. Oh, hey, you're supporting us from the first one. Yay." Stuff like that. There's extra things that you can do the the main storyline. So we're just gonna go through the Road to Empress 2 prologue and can consider what happens next. So if you're not up to date, yeah, they're trophies slash achievements. If you're not up to date on what happened in the first game, I have a full playlist on YouTube, which this game will be added to as we go along. But thank you, Allison, for the first. Welcome. I know that I haven't been here since last Wednesday when we finished Blueprints. But I'm just glad to see everybody. Everybody. It's going to be so great. And then I haven't set up anything properly. Oh my gosh. What have I been doing this whole time? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I need Nightbot to have the correct information. So we're going to go fix Nightbot real quick. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when I take a week off. I lose my brains. Like, literally. I literally lose my brains. It's terrible. There we go. There's probably something else that I have forgotten. Okay. Now that I've done all that, let's go. Journey from Carrington Nun to Empress. How can you survive the treacherous palace and court politics? Step into the forging of an empress. Shape your own journey. See where your choices lead you. Your exclusive trait sketch will be generated. A very common Chinese thing. Thank you for the lyric, Crafty Blue. Now, one thing I will say is that this the road to Empress is loosely based off of a real life Empress of China, the only Empress China ever had. Um, so it is very interesting that we get to, choose your own adventure our way to uh, doing her, basically living through her life. And all the many choices. Now, of course, these choices have been exaggerated by, story and time and the fact that this is supposed to be a game for entertainment. But if you read about her actual life, it is insane. Left is pretty much quit and play something else, so I guess we choose right. You know what? We're gonna click it just because we can always get back to this point. Just for completion's sake, but I didn't fully complete the last game because a lot of the choices here lead to death. But this is a fully acted, voice acted, the whole nine yards FMV choose your own adventure story, and it's a lot of fun. We picked her up as a follower. Yeah, your little brother needs you. You'd be surprised. Nothing from the game? Interesting. Oh, that might be why. I think I fixed it. Sorry, guys. There's a whole sound check channel point option for the things like that. Thank goodness for the subtitles.
凌空，该你去打扫大殿了。知道了。五元照。
Oh boy. Our old friend is back to harass us again.
怎么，我来看你，很吃惊？你知道是谁把我从牢里放出来的吗？是高阳，你曾经最好的朋友啊！不可能，如若不是高阳，我如何穿得这身上宫衣裳？他特命我来赶夜寺，好生对待。
只是他们欺辱我的，竟然是高阳。如今时过境迁了，你却还对我如此念念不忘。
若非你父亲当年的诬陷，我父亲怎会郁郁含恨而终？你父亲欠我们刘家的，都该由你来还。
当真是疯了，
疯？你的那些痴心妄想，难道不比我更疯吗？
你在胡言乱语些什么？
Her main rival is currently a nun.
自生安一别，以立数远。赶夜寺中虽清苦，尚可度日。若得机缘，愿与君游览自由之天地。
你是怎么知道的？
来探望好姐妹，自然要先去她的闺房拜访一番了。你放心，你与魏王那些信件，我都替你好好收着了。 我竟不知，你与魏王还有这等交情。只可惜魏王失势，想要落井下石的人势必蠢蠢欲动。今日可是你给了他们铲除魏王的理由，没想到你到死还要拉魏王为你陪葬。
刘希，你到底要做什么？
其实我也不是不念旧情之人，只要你让我用这支花簪 在你的额头上刺一朵牡丹，我高兴了，便放了那魏王一条生路。
Yeah, she's full of crazy, and I unfortunately need to play with settings. I am being quite literally destroyed here. All right. This is about as loud as I can stand in my headphones because I know that the audio that I hear and the audio that you guys get through Streamlabs is just like never the same. So let's get back to where we were. As you can see, things are already starting to give us stuff. It's pretty funny. All right, back to our regularly scheduled drama. Yeah, see, that's why I had to go and shift it about a bit. It's always that first episode where the sound is all over the place, and hopefully it will be where we need it to be now. Settings-wise. Stab her a lot and then throw her down a well. I mean, we should have done that to begin with, to be honest. But this girl has had it out for us since day freaking one. She, her original problem with us is that she blames our family, or at least our father, for getting her father killed. She's been out to stab us in the back since we arrived at the palace together. We thought that we were friends and that the beef between what happened to her father and what happened to our also dead father had nothing to do with us, but she has taken it to heart that because our family was part of the reason why her father ended up dead and stuff, that she blames our entire family, like the entirety of our family. So she's been trying to get us killed since day one of being in the palace. She has sided with all of our enemies, been our rival the entire time. We have, like, technically speaking, becoming a nun at this stage in our life should be game over. We should be beneath her notice now. We should be out of the running. Our emperor died, and all of his consorts became nuns. There usually, from this point, is no going back. The best that we can hope for is that we die peacefully in our sleep as a well-respected nun in the years to come. And she is seeking us out at the nunnery for no other reason than she wants to see us dead. We cannot trust anything this snake says, because, as we found out in the first game, any advantage to further your own ranking in the palace is something that everyone and anyone will pursue. So if she's happy, she'll let Prince Wei off the hook. That could be a total bald-faced lie, and we would be too dead to do anything about it. So, we can seize the hairpin and try to kill her, because she's trying to kill us. We can beg her not to mess up our face, as if she's going to listen to a word that we say, or we can just let it happen. So, she's talking about one of the two princes that were interested in us. He was specifically, I believe, the older of the two princes. So she's cute, but homicidally, fanatically psychotic. No, we can't fix her. We really cannot fix her. Absolutely not. I believe he was the older brother. I don't remember what his number was. I'd have to go look. But he and his younger brother, the other brother who was interested in us, like, he always wore the navy blue, and the younger brother wore, like, the blue-gray, the lighter blue-gray. So the two of them have been fighting over our attention since they both met us. The younger brother had always seemed like he didn't want the throne, and then it turned out actually he did, but he was making the play of being the good brother, of being the good son, the safe son, and then totally kicked his brother's legs out from underneath him, and currently has him fighting on the front lines of whatever expansionistic thing the Empire is doing at this point in time, to try and get him killed. Because he already, they had an even older brother who was the crown prince that they collectively ganged up on to get rid of, because he was in love with a man, and that's just not how emperors are supposed to be, which is funny because that's absolutely how emperors have been in China. So the oldest crown prince was gotten out of it. The older of the two of them in Navy, I think he might have been second prince, if I remember, if my brain is functioning properly, became the crown prince, and then has been removed from the crown princedom right before their father died. And so now I think its fifth brother is the one in the, like, light gray, blue-gray color, is now emperor. Because the emperor died and he was crown prince at the point of his death. Yeah. As long as they have an heir somehow, who cares who they did the rest of the time? That has been kind of the thing, but at the same time, like, the more consorts you have, the greater the emperor you are. It's like a whole status thing with the nobles and all this other crazy shit. Most of the time, consorts were taken to A, make alliances, or B, keep the peace amongst the nobles, So if you took one of, if you took a daughter from every single noble family, then they all feel like they have more influence upon the emperor, but at the same time, the emperor can use the lives of their daughters to keep control of them better. It's this whole very dramatic power play all the time. And of course, you also collect consorts from anyone you've conquered, anyone who's attempting not to be conquered by you by being an ally, that kind of thing. So harems got to be ridiculously large. And then, of course, there's a hierarchy amongst the harem. The, 4 highest rank in the harem are the closest to the emperor, and the ones under them serve the 4 highest rank, and so on and so forth. There was often a rotation of the women spending a night with the emperor. And if you weren't even on that list, you knew that you were very low rank and, just there as a sort of, prize, basically, or a lever for people to control. There's like, the first game taught us there's a whole slew of things going on all the time. And of course, any consort that gave the emperor an heir of any kind was a big deal, and people would sabotage pregnancies with each other and all kinds of shit. Like, it's crazy. So here we are. I'm not even gonna play these 2 things because these are both failures. Absolutely, these are failures. Let's just try to take out this bitch because she is such a crazy woman. God, it's so loud. Oh, I gotta press. Forgot about the quick knife events. Jeez Louise.
你是刘兆姐姐吗？这个就作为见面礼赠给姐姐吧。害死江才人的凶手不是贵妃，而是这位武才人。只要姐姐给我磕3个小头，我便去贵妃面前为你求情。是能从你手中抢，我都可以。你如今不过是个阶下囚，我想怎么办就怎么办，我想怎么办就怎么办。
Get her. Not the first time we've killed people. in the first game we did. We threw someone down a well. Okay, well, how do we feel about killing someone again? I mean, to be fair, the first time it was kind of an accident. We were struggling for our life, just like this time, and we ended up knocking her out and throwing her down a well. So, I shall have all the consorts, ladies, to prevent you being too bored, to keep you from getting involved in real life politics, and to ensure that you have something to compete over. You will spend your days playing RPGs in a vast sandbox world. Create your own alliances, get involved in politics, and see who gets the highest leveled character each season. Hurrah, at last. Now, throw her down a well. Oh, yeah. Again, we are no stranger to getting people killed in this game. We've not only accidentally, like, killed someone in a struggle and thrown her body down a well, we have actively planned the death of one of our own aunts, who were twins, amongst other people. So, phew, what a relief.
这个世界终于清静了，接下来我该怎么办？
So, stash your corpse, bolt out, or make it look like an assassin's work. If we stash her corpse and she goes missing, someone will come looking for her. That's a problem. If we just run, then somebody has killed her in a nunnery, and that's not a good look either. But if we make it look like an assassin's work, we can deflect blame onto somebody else. Somebody's rival, somebody's enemy. I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna do assassins.
如何才能伪装成刺客作案？
你和本王果真是同路人。
Hello?
看来昔日的武才人，就算入了这感业寺，也没有认命。
殿下，
乌元璋，别来无恙。
Haven't you been fighting on the front?
殿下为何会在此？
我来接你远走高飞。乌元璋，跟我走吧，从此远离纷争，天地广阔，追寻自由。往后余生，你再也不会受到任何伤害。我们可以做一对神仙眷侣。
He can't promise that.
天高路远，还你自由，是我对你的许诺。
She might be hallucinating right now. Kill him. Oh my god. Take him with you. Go with them or kill him. What options are these? I think he might be a hallucination, actually. Oh my god, this audio. Can it get any louder? Jeez, the frickin' wheeze. It's just... This is fine. Could stand to make that a little louder, but they need, like, better volume settings for this game, because holy crap. It is so loud. Alright. We'll see if that is better. Yeah, indeed. Like, I have literally just killed my rival, and he is either gonna take us away to the world, or I have to kill him? What? Chat, which ridiculous, choice should I make? You guys tell me. Because, like, he is not fully in focus here. Something is going on. Something's weird. Have I been scratched by a poisoned, thing? I don't know. Am I dying right now? What do we do, chat? Help. Run away with our fantasy guy, you can always reload and do the murder thing after. It's true again. Alright. Take me with you. Let's see how much of a hallucination this is.
带我走。殿下，
I called it.
沉醉在甜蜜的幻想里，永远不要醒来。
殿下，殿下，
Believe time before your eyes was only a hallucination. If you yield to the desperation in your heart, you shall drown in the illusion of blind affection. We died. Eternal illusion. From the moment you entrust your freedom to someone else is the moment it ceases to be yours. Yep. So we got ending number 8 that time. But we can go back and fix that. So as you can see, this is the way the map works. Every choice that you get 2 ways. So we got ending number 8. And so we get to go do the choice again. And then we can move out to the all chapters if we want to and see where we're at. But we're literally, like, in the very beginning, so it does not even matter. Alright, well, time to kill him. Gasp, you were right, yes. She was poisoned by the hairpin. Whoever poisoned the hairpin, if it wasn't the girl we just killed, she may not have known there was poison on it. So because in the struggle our hand got nicked by the sharpness of the pin, the poison got into us as well as into her, which is why she died so fast. And then this marks that we have done this choice before, this little flower here. So we must kill him because he is not real.
我和魏王也算是有点交情，他应该了解我。我从不相信靠握住任何人的手能获得自由，也从不相信靠任何人的许诺能让我得到我想要的东西。他不会告诉我我该和他过怎样的人生，他会问我想过怎样的人生。所以，你不是他。
Yep, told you. He's not real. Hi, kitty.
刚才被这簪子划伤了，才出现了幻想。难道刘希的簪子有问题？当务之急，先处理刘希之死。
All right. I could just dress as her and run away. Okay, here we go. So do we try to hide the body, hoping that we can outlast the poison? I don't think that's a good idea. Do we call for an assassin? Assassin, assassin, help, help. Or do we dress up as her and run away? We'll just steal her life. What do you think? We look enough like her, right? We could totally do it. Steal her life, nobody will be able to tell the difference. One dead nun looks like another, and one psycho noble is the same. It's true, it's true. Yeah, let's try to steal her life. Let's make her be the dead nun. Ah, down a well.
留下遗物，让人误以为失足落井之人是我。
Okay. So we have 3 objects that people know that we have. The amulet, I don't remember who gave it to us. The sun and moon hairpin came from one of the princes. The soaring red kite came from the other of the princes. So which keepsake do we leave behind? To make it seem like we were thrown down a well by an assassin. I don't think the amulet is personal enough. I think it has to be one of the 2 hairpins, and I don't remember which one came from the now current emperor and which one came from the other prince. That's not true. I think it has to be this one. But does chat want to throw in? Throwing away the hairpins would be serious. Amulet? I mean, yes, but they both competed over me. And the current emperor is the one who sent us to the temple, this nunnery to begin with. So, upon the death of his father, he did not keep us. So if we throw away his hairpin, it'll look like somebody killed us to keep us away from him. If we throw away the other prince's hairpin, it'll look like the other prince possibly killed us. Being at the temple isn't that terrible a place. Could be massively worse. Oh no, I'm not saying that this is a fate worse than death. It absolutely is not. You can absolutely live a very lovely life as a nun for the rest of your life, and many of the women who've come here will. It's just that we do not wish to stay, and therefore we must decide. And I don't remember if the amulet is personal enough that it will matter. But we could try it if you think the amulet would be the best. And then both the hairpins will still be with us, and we can still be like, I favor you, and play them against each other, I guess.
刘上公，刘上公，你这是去哪儿啊？刘上公吗？刘上公，你已经见过明空了，怎么一人在此啊？
We must pretend. That's the
刘上
play.
公，刘上公为何一人在此啊？
何事？
刘上公，你嗓子怎么了？
你还好意思问？我不过是羞辱那武媚娘几句，她便说，要么一起死，还掐我的脖子。疯子！
什么？他竟敢如此大胆！下官定要好好罚他。但上公，那明空毕竟是先帝才人，上公万万不可闹出人命来，否则不好收场。
你来晚了，已经闹出人命了。
什么？
啊！掉下去了。
这里面黑黢黢的，什么也看不见。这是明空的东西。他毕竟是先帝才人啊！若是宫中追问起来，该如何交代啊
？No, this woman hit on us, okay? And then when we turned her down, she decided to make our life hell. I think we pushed her into the well. Oh my god, she's such a bitch.
你干什么？放开！放开！来人！来人！
何人在此？
Into the well, you know.
别跑！将他拿下！
And we've ruined ourselves.
是你！
夏女官即刻
I
将
thought
此
she
事
would like
禀大
literally
理寺
slip her into the well, but that did not
干夜
happen.
寺随即被封锁，刘熙的尸体也很快被发现。正当大理寺官差
It really
将你押
was.
送出寺，欲投入天牢候审之际，你却骤然间吐血而亡。至死，你终究未能踏出感业寺一步。
Remember, we were still poisoned. What killed us was the poison. We were still poisoned. What ending did we get? The well is already full. Wait, Sister G is already in the well. It's 2 credits, so you failed to push in official sunshine. Whatever. Alright.
拿出杀我时的力气啊！我看上你的人，你却看上我的命。
No, you were a bitch. I don't care about you. Alright, let's try again. We had 3 choices. Ending number 13 was not it. Confessing our identity is the worst idea. I am not gonna do that. She has to keep the secret.
他死前说过，你曾羞辱过他。若事发，本官自会让大理寺知道，他是不堪你的滋扰才投进自己的，你也逃不掉。
Blackmail always works, right, guys?
所以，你知道该如何做。
上公放心，明空他是自己失足落井的，与上公和下官都绝无干系。下官自会打点好一切，不会有人知道圣公来过此地。
你是个聪明人。
It'll be far too
公
late
众
for her
很
to
快会发
realize
现上
that
官刘熙失踪，也必然会查到他来
the
过
wrong
感业
woman
寺
is in the well.
杀上公、违背律令离死都是死罪。如今我身无分文，没有通行身份，姓名更无法用，该如何离开皇城？
Yeah, getting out of the capital is just as difficult as getting into the capital.
可以助我得到一个新身份。
Time to become a dancing girl.
从前听宫中人说过，蜃楼包罗万象，只要银两足够，水中月、镜中花也可以铺满而入。这里买个身份，应该不难。
给夫人让个道。夫人初到圣安不知道，我们蜃楼曾打造过一枚赤金牡丹钿花，连韦贵妃都亲口夸赞。此月人便是今日供贵客们竞价的佳品。
小世界佳品，今日这佳品竟然如此平庸。
来人，赐牡丹神器。此月人额上所刻的，便是贵客们一直好奇额前牡丹的真容啊！这可是由先帝朝时韦贵妃所创。
此月人笑和哭交织，血和泪相映，真是一种诡异又独特的美啊！
在额上作画，实乃一大雅事啊！
我出50斤
，50斤，60斤，60斤，
入宫数年
70斤，
宫外竟和宫内一样
80斤一次。
烙好的牡丹还不够有意思，我想亲手试试给人烙牡丹。
敢在圣安如此横行无忌，看来蜃楼背后之人定是朝中贵胄，手眼通天。
这位贵客想要什么呀？
听说在蜃楼能买到一切想要的东西。
那就要看贵客出得起怎样的价了。
我只有匆忙间从感业寺带走的3样物件。
I think this hairpin might be the way to go. Seeing as everyone here is like obsessed with it. But maybe that would be a bad idea since we know that it is poisoned. Although somehow we've survived that poison by just... yeah. These ones are actually far more precious, but I think this is probably the way to go. Might be a bit public for her face. Gotta be careful there. People are good at remembering faces here. They are. We'll see what happens. This
这
could be
枚
the
簪
bag
子
choice.
是赤金打造，
赤金，看着不像啊。你的簪子并非赤金打造，不值钱呢。我看姑娘连斗篷都看着用料不凡，怎可拿此等下品？你
Yeah. Whoops.
我本来想告诉你，这簪子要擦一下才能咬。
Oops.
来人，
Kevin!
把他给我拖走！蜃楼横跨2朝，这么多年了，还是第一次有人在我蜃楼明目张胆行毒害之事。
Yeah.
你被押送
Well,
入
we're
狱
dead again.
一日，你在大牢却陡然间吐血而亡。大牢内
Excuse
守
me, my
卫
kill count is
接
higher
对你
than
的
that.
死亡，
This is the
惊
second
愕疑
game.
惑不已。
Yeah, I'm live around this time every day, 5 days a week. I just, was out of town for a little bit. So it turns out the Mirage Pavilion steward's mouth ulcer medication reacted with the poison on the hairpin and sped up the whole thing. Of all the ways to go. Oh my.
吴姐姐，你竟然要卖掉希儿送你的簪子，那是希儿对你的心意啊！
Yeah, heart-filled gift that you tried to murder us with, bitch. What about you? What do you say?
是姐们儿，有
Say
必要
it
早说。
sooner. Yeah, no kidding. You probably should have said, oh wait, that's one's poison, sorry. I'm having a great day, Pierre. I hope you are as well. Yes, PP, I'm back. I told you guys I'd be back on Tuesday. It's Tuesday. My gosh, you go away for a long weekend and everyone's like, oh my god, you're never coming back again. No, I'm back. Well, that didn't work out. Maybe we should try again. There are 3 other choices? Interesting. Well, back to the pawn. So that does not work out. So we have a choice between which of our hairpins we lose. One of them is connected to the Emperor, the now Emperor, formerly a prince. One of them is connected to a different prince of the former emperors, who is currently not in favor. Which one do we lose? The Sun and the Moon hairpin, which I believe is given to us by the older out of favor prince, or the Soaring Red Kite, which I believe is connected to the current emperor. I can't remember because I just haven't looked it up. If you really want the refresher, the playlist is on YouTube. !YouTube in the chat will get you there. So everyone had 4 to 5 days to go check out my playlists over on YouTube and be ready for Road to Empress 2. I'm gonna go with Sun and Moon. I think that's the least dangerous one.
这可是最上等难得的玉料，竟然是日月相应的式样。从来簪子都是雕刻俗世花草，这枚可真是特别。没想到贵客竟然有这么好的珍品。现在，贵客可以告诉我，你想要什么了？我想要一个新的身份。
I want to be somebody else.
看来贵客是个有故事的人。这簪子价值连城，买一个身份实在绰绰有余吧。这些金子，贵客你收好。奇怪，这上怎么了？贵客的新身份，随我来。贵客稍等，我去取你的新身份。
哭，就知道哭，有什么可哭的？贵客们不过是想体验一把当年贵妃赐牡丹于美人额前的风雅，
这些
是多么荣幸的事！
都是蜃楼豢养的乐人。
下一个由谁去呢？你美，就你了。哦，这倒是个稀罕物。
这项链看上去似曾相识。是月儿的项链，你找到它了？它在哪儿？
看上去不值钱，但瞒不过我的眼睛。孝敬我吧，我今日就不送你去。
这是娘亲留给我的，你拿走了，娘亲就找不到我了。
她就是玫瑰妃的女儿。
月儿的项链，你愿意被烙牡丹？
我愿意被烙牡丹，求求你不要拿走。
那我只能将你即刻送去，烙上一朵夺目的牡丹，希望你能在贵客那儿铺买到一个好价钱。
Uh-oh. You know me and my freaking
慢着，
heart. We know her mom's dead.
他，我要了，还有其他人，我都要了。
你们可真是命好啊！往后这位姑娘也是你们的主子了。哎呦，
谢谢姐姐，你看这面相，根本不敢想。
Well, now we've got an entourage.
你叫什么名字？
哎呦，贵客说笑了，这样低贱的人哪来的名字？他是我们蜃楼第6个乐师，我们叫他阿六。
贵客久等，户籍和通行证都在这里。韦令月，这名字韦氏也算是门阀贵姓，虽然如今没落了，但也算是大姓。这难道是？你们都下去吧。
都出去吧。走，随我去拿你们的卖身契。
这是不是他的身份？ 贵客放心用，这类人卖给了蜃楼，自然是该物尽其用的。他们根本不知道自己的来路。不过，有时候不知道也好，有了妄想，会很痛苦的。
She's not wrong
是
about
吗？
that.
可我不觉得。贵客慢走。
Oh dear. Poison is catching up to us.
姐姐，姐姐，去为先帝祈福，为你的青春如在先帝陪葬吧。
回去吧，别再一错再错了。新的世界根本不存在。
Man, hallucinations are rough.
五元照，
We killed you. Don't start yelling at us in the afterlife.
是你，
当年的你，口口声声说见天子，庸之非福。你这一路走来，打败了很多人，可你得到你期待的结果了吗？如今你犯下命案，被缉拿不过早晚而已，得到新身份就能逃脱吗？
Not the first
痴
time.
人说梦。这世间的规则，从来都不是为你我书写的。这簪子上的毒，是我作为你最好的朋友送给你最后的祝福。你身中剧毒，命不久矣，苦苦挣扎又有何用？放弃吧，我的好元照，前方根本就没有路了。
You're already dead. Why do you care?
和我一起，
No, absolutely
永
not.
坠无间。
No. Absolutely not. Not with her.
滚！我此生绝不会放弃。
Crazy hallucination bitch. No, thank you. I did need a maid. I needed someone to take care
楼
of me.
主，此人醒了。
Uh-oh. Not entirely certain right now.
多谢楼主相救。
不知我该怎么称呼姑娘？感业寺的明空，还是武才人？
It's somebody who knows us. A question for the soul. All right, so that is how chapter 17, which is the first chapter of the Road to Empress 2, ends. And it's because chapter 16 was in the first game. So here we are. Shangguan Wenner. I think that might have been the girl we killed at the beginning of this game. Which, honestly, we killed someone pretty early in game 1 too. So this, you know, tracks.
多谢楼主相救。
不知我该怎么称呼姑娘？感业寺的明空，还是武才人？
Neither. I just bought myself a new
蜃楼果然
identity.
手眼通天。
姑娘昏迷至今，刘熙刘上宫失踪的消息已在宫外传开，官府很快便会查到你，届时定会满城通缉。如今整个沈安，敢帮你、能帮你的，只有蜃楼。
蜃楼既知我将受朝廷通缉，竟还敢相助，看来
Well. Well. What do we say to this supposedly mysterious figure who is probably someone we've met before. I guarantee it. What do we think, chat? Weigh in. If I have to make all the decisions, we're just gonna get killed again. I got us killed so much the last time we played Road to Empress 1. We do have value, otherwise people wouldn't be trying to hunt us down so much. Well, I'm worth more to them than the risk.
蜃楼为了救我，不惜冒着被官府发现的危险。看来，在楼主心中，我有更重要的价值。
出不出手，有没有价值，现在下定论，还为时尚早。你所中之毒来势凶险，寻常药物根本无法解毒。我命人为你服下蜃楼独有的天水丸，暂时压制毒性。不过，若想彻底解毒，还需要真正的解药。
楼主如此费尽心思，是想要我做什么
You want something?
在你昏迷之时，蜃楼已调查清楚，陛下似乎很在意武才人。蜃楼会为你处理刘熙的命案，而你需要做的，便是回到感业寺，等待陛下入感业寺之机，设法回宫，分走萧淑妃的宠爱。待萧淑妃彻底失宠之时，便是你攻城之日。生的机会就摆在你面前，你考虑好了吗？
So, he has given us the roadmap of a plan. Do we agree to that plan, or do we refuse it? Do we actually think this is the Emperor? You need ID verification to receive revenue from online stuff, which is where she made her money. Whoever she is, they had to rework her part heavily, which delayed this quite a bit because she was convicted of significant tax fraud. She's banned from the internet, which does mean something there. Oh, that is terrible. No wonder she got killed off so quickly. Yeah, I think this is it is definitely one of the princes. It's probably not the original crown prince because he is basically retired to a palace in the country, if I remember correctly, or he died. One of the two. A lot of people die in this and will die. It's pretty crazy. So it is either the Emperor himself putting on a voice that we don't recognize him, or it is the other crown prince who is hoping to use us as his agent on the inside of the palace again to undermine his brother, which will happen quite a bit. Honestly, they're just going to ping pong us back and forth for a while regardless. But I think the only way through this point is to agree, because otherwise we die of the poison that has been temporarily suppressed.
一言为定。
As promised, March Pavilion helped and saw you safely back to Ganyi Temple. You marvel at their capability. They must have powerful allies at court. Back at the temple, you knew His Majesty would visit and pray for the late Emperor in 8 days. Yet after 5 days...
水碧，听说这感业寺挺灵的，我也要来试试。
这样陛下每天都能来看我了。
And we're back.
陛下，舒儿来了。主子，这是陛下新作的画。这世上竟有这样的美人。陛下画的，只可能是本宫。主子
Nope, it
他
really
怎么
was
这么
not
像
you.
陛下画像上的人啊？闭嘴！去好好查一查那名扫地女的来路。是，回宫。
How is it that you don't already know of her? That is the question. You must be so new. That night, Consort Zhao uncovered your secret ties to His Majesty, so you accidentally fell into a well and drowned. In that well, people found bodies of both you and Lu Ji. The well was sealed. No one ever drank from it again. Sometimes, no matter what you do. Trigger a delayed bad ending for the first time. Oh, man. No matter how carefully you planned, everything unraveled the moment Consort Zhao looked your way. Only by returning to the past and discovering hidden clues can you rewrite your fate. Alright, what did they say?
如此强大的英雄，当然要早点。
Obviously, you banned them first. So she's the current consort of elegance. Got it.
难道我看走眼了？谁能把
I
我的天使
need
投
my
资
angel
归还？
investment refunded.
吴姐姐，你怎么来这井中找希儿？
That's a good question. A glance that lasts a lifetime. Well, that did not work out for us. So we have to go back up. We could say no to him. There is a split point here. How to get to this one? That is the question. Or we can go further back. Because there are other options further back. This one specifically, and there's 4 choices here, so I'm not entirely sure how to get to that 4th choice. We stick to the current track. Let's see here. This is a yes/no. This one is where we can branch to this. So it's not our peony enemy. Let's dig. It was the girl that Wu overheard getting bullied by the other maids near the end. Wu takes her under her wing. Pretty sure her uncle or grandfather was a traitor to Wu, hence why she was being bullied. We know for a fact that the girl, when we helped this girl here, her mother was one of the original 4 major consorts who was a rival to our aunt. And we, promised that we would find her daughter, her missing illegitimate daughter, and never did. That was a thread that was left in the first game. This is the illegitimate daughter. We know that her mother's already dead because we were involved in her death. But now we have found her, and so in taking responsibility for her, we were trying to give back after we had already taken away her mother, essentially, because we recognized the pendant. So I don't have a problem with that. It's literally the choice of which item to pawn that I think is our biggest stumbling block here. But let's go back to this and see what the other choice lands us. We're tied together now. Let's see where that leads and see if that changes things.
蜃楼为了我和官府作对，看来我们是一条船上的。
条件谈不拢， 船随时都会沉。你所中之毒来势凶险，寻常药物根本无法解毒。
We know all this.
我命人为你服下蜃楼独有的天水丸，暂时压制毒性。不过，若想彻底解毒，还需要真正的解药。
楼主如此费尽心思，是想要我做什么？
So this is basically leading to kind of the same place.
在你昏迷之时，蜃楼已调查清楚，陛下似乎很在意武才人。蜃楼会为你处理刘熙的命案，而你需要做的，便是回到感业寺，等待陛下入感业寺之机，设法回宫，分走萧淑妃的宠爱。待萧淑妃彻底失宠之时，便是你攻城之日。生的机会就摆在你面前，你考虑好了？
So he wants us to replace the current consort of elegance. Now, I will say that the dog that he is petting is the same type of dog, possibly even the same dog as the former consort of elegance had. She had her dog with the little moon pendant on it, which was actually a pendant she shared with her lost daughter. So if we refuse here, what happens? Probably death, but we're gonna find out.
我既离开，便不愿再受掌控。
天真的人呐，既然如此，你便没有价值了。阿念，我将它交给你，你可以伪装成他，回宫完成蜃楼的任务。
是，楼主，阿念定不负期待，完成蜃楼的任务。你们要干什么？
Death. The dog is apparently named Chirpy. Pretty sure it's a different one. Could be wrong.
姑娘，你这漂亮的人皮剥下来借我用一下吧，这样我才可以伪装成你。
Yep. The lost skin. Warning, Zhao Nan is trying to hijack your account. Only by returning to the past and discovering hidden clues can you rewrite your fate.
吴姐姐，别再痴心妄想了，这世上根本没有新世界。
到了阴曹地府，自然不再受尘世的掌控。
我看到他的第一眼就知道，他不是你，昭儿。
So Li Ji is the current emperor.
究竟在哪儿？
He does miss us. Okay, so that is all death there. We need the other choice here. Both of these go here. So how to split it off is a good question. I believe we have to go back further. So I am going to go back to the pawn gift and see if we can't sort this out. So we've tried this one, we've tried this one. Both of these were a no-go. The only thing left is the soaring red kite hairpin, which I believe is from the Emperor.
看品相，应该是出自利州，而能做出这种技法的老工匠，早就闭关收手了。也不知是何方神圣，竟能请他再出山，鸢飞戾天，真是神迹呀！没想到贵客竟然有这么好的珍品。现在，贵客可以告诉我，你想要什么了？我想要一个新的身份。 看来贵客是个有故事的人。
Oh, you
这
have
三
no
字价
idea.
值连城，买一个身份实在绰绰有余吧。这些金子，贵客你收好。奇怪，这伤怎么？贵客的新身份，随我来。
贵客稍等，我去取你的新身份。
Okay, we're gonna go back
就
through
知道哭，
this.
有什么可哭的？贵客们不过是想体验一把当年贵妃赐牡丹于美人额前的风雅，
这些
是多么荣幸的事！
都是蜃楼豢养的乐人。
下一个，由谁去呢？你美，就你了。哦，这倒是个稀罕物。
这项链看上去似曾相识。是月儿的项链，你找到它了？它在哪儿？
看上去不值钱，但瞒不过我的眼睛。孝敬我吧，我今日就不送你去。
这是娘亲留给我的，你拿走了，娘亲就找不到我了。她就是韦贵妃的女儿，月儿。
项链，你愿意被烙牡丹？
我愿意被烙牡丹，求求你不要拿走。
那我只能将你即刻送去，烙上一朵夺目的牡丹，希望你能在贵客那儿铺买到一个好价钱。
Alright, so we did save her. I'm gonna save her again because I like doing stuff like that. I don't think this pivotal choice is what gets us killed.
她，我要了。还有其他人，
It'll probably get
我
us
都要
killed。later, but
你们可真是命好啊！往后这位姑娘也是你们的主子了。
we have a bit of an entourage now. Which, if we're trying to get out of the city, is not a bad thing.
你叫什么名字？
哎呦，贵客说笑了，这样低贱的人哪儿来的名字？他是我们蜃楼第6个乐师，我们叫他阿六。
贵客久等，户籍和通行证都在这里。
韦令月，这名字
韦氏也算是门阀贵姓，虽然如今没落了，但也算是大姓。
难道是？
你们都下去吧。
都出去吧。走，随我去拿你们的卖身契。
So,
这
technically,
是不是她
we
的身
just
份？
we just got her the girl's name.
贵客放心用，这类人卖给了蜃楼，自然是该物尽其用的。他们根本不知道自己的来路。不过，有时候不知道也好，有了妄想，会很痛苦的。
是吗？可我不觉得。
贵客慢走。
And then we try to leave, and we get very, very ridiculously near death. Because again, we're still poisoned. Cute dog, though.
姐姐，姐姐。
Okay, we have to deal with this again.
去为先帝祈福，为你的青春如在，先帝陪葬他。
回去吧，别再一错再错了。新的世界根本不存在。
乌元璋，
Go away. You're dead. Go away.
是你，
当年的你，口口声声说见天子，拥之非福。你这一路走来，打败了很多人，可你得到你期待的结果了吗？如今你犯下命案，被缉拿不过早晚而已，得到新身份就能逃脱吗？痴人说梦。这世间的规则，从来都不是为你我书写的。这簪子上的毒，是我作为你最好的朋友送给你最后的祝福。你身中剧毒，命不久矣，苦苦挣扎又有何用？放弃吧，我的好元璋，前方根本就没有路了。和我一起，永坠无间。
Go suffer. No way.
滚！我此生绝不会放弃。
And here comes this.
楼主，此人醒了。
Chirpy! Because why not use the dog's real name? That's what the dog will
多谢
respond
楼
to.
主相救。
不知我该怎么称呼姑娘？感业寺的明空，还是武才人？
He knows all about us, not because he's done his research, but because he actually knows us. Alright, so we go to the next chapter and see if anything changes. It might not, but we'll
多
see.
谢楼主相救。
不知我该怎么称呼姑娘？感业寺的明空，还是武才人？
蜃楼果然手眼通天。
Yeah, his own.
姑娘昏迷至今，刘熙、刘尚宫失踪的消息已在宫外传开，官府很快便会查到你，届时定会满城通缉。
Mostly because I will tell them.
如今整个省啊，敢帮你、能帮你的，只有蜃楼。
Because I own it.
蜃楼既知我将受朝廷通缉，竟还敢相助，看来
I don't think either of these matter, so we'll just go with the first one again.
蜃楼为了救我，不惜冒着被官府发现的危险。看来在楼主心中，我有更重要的价值。
出不出手，有没有价值，现在下定论还为时尚早。你所中之毒来势凶险，寻常药物根本无法解毒。我命人为你服下蜃楼独有的天水丸，暂时压制毒性。不过，若想彻底解毒，还需要真正的解药。
楼主如此费尽心思，是想要我做什么？
我实在好奇，你和魏王的关系。
Aha, so this is the Prince of
看来
Wei.
蜃楼出手救我，是因
So
为这
the
面扇
Jade
子。
one is from the current emperor. Technically, we have wronged each other at least once. Both of us have done this. We could pretend that we have his baby. We don't. We're not pregnant. Honestly. We could say that he wronged us. We could say that that we wronged him. This is what's going to get us to go forward, because he either is that prince, or he's the that prince's brother, the emperor. Either way. What do we do, chat? We finally are going to have an interesting time. I have a feeling that this is the emperor, which is the reason why Mirage Palace can get away with what it can, just because it is backed by the emperor, pretending, you know, playing pretend, really. One would think that emperors would be too busy for this shit, but no, they really are not. Nope, it's up to me? Okay. We're gonna go with the ridiculous option first to see what happens.
我
It works every
我怀了
time!
李泰的孩子。
先帝若是泉下有知，
我救你的时候，你的脉象根本不是血脉，
Yeah, see.
你在说谎。
We're absolutely lying.
既如此，便不必浪费时间了。来人，将此通缉要犯移送官府。
给我往死里打！你当蜃楼是什么地方？这小兔崽子真是胆子肥了，竟敢偷偷潜入蜃楼偷东西！
姐姐，不好，姐姐中毒了！
给我狠狠的打！你偷的这几只要万金不卖，你几辈子的命都换不来一颗。玉儿，楼主亲自下令，将他乱棍打死，以儆效尤。
So this is the everybody dies ending.
翌日，你在天牢毒发身亡，大牢内守卫皆对你的死亡惊愕疑惑不已。
Our sudden and inevitable death. The late Emperor. Well, that's truly astonishing.
真是让朕
He's already dead.
开了个龙眼。
So here are the two princes. Li Ji is the current emperor. Li Tai is the current rival prince who failed to become emperor.
真是让朕也开了个龙眼。
Everybody's astonished.
本王当爹了。
No, dude, you're not. That's funny. All right, let's try this again. So that leads to death. Let's not go there again. So our options are he wronged me and I wronged him. Are we playing Chinese Dynasty Death Simulator 2? Yes. Yes, we are. We absolutely are. So, do we want to say our connection to him is that he wronged us by leaving us behind? Or do we want to claim that we wronged him and we're trying to fix this? What's the claim? What does a roll of 14 mean, Trav? I'm assuming you went evens or odds. Okay, fine. I wronged him. We'll try that.
看来他们对魏王很感兴趣。既如此，我对魏王越重要，便越能借此利用蜃楼为我解毒，助我破局。其实，我辜负了魏王的情谊。
啊！竟有此事！
第一次见到魏王的时候，是在花朝夜宴。那时我刚入宫，成为了先帝的才人。我与魏王的故事就是这样。
哦，真是一个令人动容的故事啊！果然，当年魏王征战回京，专门绕路利州，就是为了你。
看来，蜃楼一直在调查魏王。
在回答你的问题之前，先回答我的问题。外面那些关于你犯下命案的传言和通缉令很是棘手。你真的有命案在身吗？
Oh yeah, a couple of times. I was set up for Li Ji's death. I've taken more lives than I can count. Li Ji's death was an accident caused by me. This is actually the truth. This is also kind of true. This is also true. You want me to be honest? Okay. Taken more lives than I can count. Let's see how intimidated he is.
在蜃楼，这或许反是他们邀我入局的敲门砖。哼， 姐身上的人命早都数不清了。
Is it really murder though?
你的出现真是天赐的礼物。蜃楼可以为你解决刘希命案和大理寺对你的通缉，更可以将你最需要的解药双手奉上。只要你助我们完成一个和魏王有关的任务。
楼主，请说。
Pretty
有
sure
人
that's
想
because
买
that's
魏
Prince of
王的
Wei.
命，但可惜的是，魏王狠绝狡诈，蜃楼前去接近魏王的细作全都有去无回，尸骨无存。
他们想要魏王性命，看来蜃楼表面经营珍奇，实际上豢养细作，罗织爪牙。
而你的任务便是接近魏王，然后伺机杀了魏王。
Never mind, that could be the Emperor too.
楼主真是说笑了。魏王此人多疑诡诈，杀他难如登天。此任务不可能成功。
此言有理呀，那怎么办呢？我亦是一个怜香惜玉之人，可以给你指一条续命之路。有了它，你就能多活半月。一次魏王的机密情报换一次压制毒性之药。魏王见了什么人，做了什么事，以每半月为限，用一切手段传回来。你留下暗号，要么我自会派人送给你。
Work for me,
那
I'll
我
keep
如
you
何
alive.
能得到真正的解药？
当然是杀了魏王。
我凭什么信你们？
一枚解药而已。蜃楼横跨两朝，立身几十载，做生意嘛，讲信用最重要。
有人要对魏王不利，却也可以成为助我成功离开圣安的护身符。既然命运让我卷入其中，利用我的人，皆可为我所用。
Well, I guess we're in the business of assassination now.
一言为定。
来人，送令月姑娘即刻安全离开圣安城，去魏王封地君主。
告辞。
我很好奇，姑娘看起来毫无特别，魏王为何会与你有情谊？
Why don't you ask him?
楼主为何不问？魏王有何特别？我又为何与他有情谊？
真是个有趣之人。去吧，魏王就是你的解药。
楼主，仅仅因为一枚簪子一段过往，我们便要将这么重要的任务压注在此女一人身上吗？
你有异议？
我是蜃楼最优秀的细作，为了这个任务，我已拼尽全力，了解了魏王人前人后的一切，定能攻城。求楼主允我前往。
太多人同时接近，只会让魏王愈加警觉。别这么倔，下去吧。
Oh, she got passed over by someone who actually knows the Prince of
我
Wei.
老实点儿，谁给你的胆子，敢在我蜃楼偷东西？
放开！
姑娘，你买下的这小兔崽子胆大包天，竟敢偷偷潜入蜃楼偷药，他怕是疯了。有几条命，敢觊觎我蜃楼万金不卖的解药？若不是姑娘是楼主的贵客，这小兔崽子定要按规矩乱棍打死。哼，它归你了。
你没事吧？
你为何偷药？
我曾在药铺打过杂，懂一些。我原本在门口等姐姐，却看到姐姐， 不好
Well, she doesn't die this
姐姐
time.
中毒了。若是没有解药，姐姐你会死的。我知道蜃楼油可以解毒的。放心吧，楼主现在最不希望的就是我死。快走吧。姐姐，你接下来要去哪里？我要去做很重要的事情，接下来就按我教你的办法联系我。姐姐，我可以跟你一起去吗？我会用药，我可以保护姐姐的。
Believe me, girl,
可
you
我
do
更
not
希
want to
望
be with
你留
me.
在圣安，开间店，做我的耳目。我有个故友叫席心，最善武艺，我会传信给他，他也会帮你，教你防身之术。好，你们可替我打探更多蜃楼背后的消息，我需要尽快知道蜃楼背后的幕后主使究竟是谁。好，姐姐放心，我一定会拼尽全力的。
姑娘，天快黑了，快启程吧。
姐姐，这个是我亲手配的软金香，姐姐可以用它防身，送给姐姐。
Oh, she's sweet. Mr. Scrake, welcome and thank you for the lurk.
多谢妹妹，姐姐保重。此去不知还会不会再见，我要不要告诉她
Hopefully not.
她的身世？
Oh, do we tell her or do we not tell her? We are so back, yes. You know everything, yet you do not recognize when you stand before him. You overestimate your skills. That is totally the Prince of Wei. It probably is. He sent us to go kill him ourselves, just to see if we would. We're gonna have to name the kid. You're using her original name, and we can't exactly call her 6. I mean... If we keep it from her, she will be happier. If we tell her the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, we have to admit in our part in her mother's death. We have her loyalty right now because we got her out of a bad situation. Mostly out of guilt for the fact that we got her mother killed. Not that we wanted her mother dead, necessarily, but it was kill or be killed in that palace. It still is, really. Mr. Scrake, what should I do? Tell her or not tell her? No, I looked him up. It's obviously a prince, and his hair is a match for Wei, Prince number 4, and not at all for Prince Jin, Prince number 9. Yes, but Prince Jin, who is currently the Emperor, I might add, has been known to change his hair and mask his voice. I'm pretty sure that it is Prince Wei who just sent us on a mission to kill him. Just to see if we do it. So he can catch us at it, but still. Do we tell her? Probably tell her. Better from you than another, I guess. It's true. If she hears it from somebody else, she's gonna be super mad. And then still try to kill us later. Alright. She'll get it from the horse's mouth.
其实，你的名字叫韦令月。韦令月，原来我的名字叫韦令月。姐姐，你是如何知道我的名字的？
I knew your mom.
我曾在宫中见过你的娘亲，她一直在找你，她没有一日停止过找你。娘亲，我娘亲，她在宫中过得好吗？
Left for dead 2 time? Good luck, Mr. Scrake.
已经不在。
Unfortunately, your mother did not survive. Otherwise, she'd be a nun right now.
娘亲，你一定要好好活着。她一定希望你好好活着。
That's literally what she wanted, yes. We didn't exactly tell her that we were involved in her death, but we did tell her
谢
she's
谢
dead.
姐姐，告诉我这一切。
Yeah, when you find out we're involved, you're going to be so much more mad. To be fair, she did try to get us executed once.
既然已经踏入这漩涡，往后我自可借助他们的争斗，为我攫取我要的一切，奔赴我的新世界。
These carriages are very interesting to me.
车夫去哪儿了？
Where's the coachman? Why did he stop? In the middle of the woods? Uh-oh, the coachman is dead. He's been murdered.
又见面了。
Oh, hi.
姑娘，
She's a bitch, she's a bitch, she's a bitch,
是
she's a
你。
jealous, jealous
我是
bitch.
蜃楼最好的习作，原本楼主派我去接近魏王，我为此不舍昼夜，可你的出现打乱了这一切。不如，我现在就杀了你，剥下你的人皮，伪装着，祝我顺利杀了魏王吧。
Oh yeah, she looks way better like this. That won't work. We don't even look alike. He's too clever to fall for something like that because he knows who you are. Or don't kill me, I can help you. Yes, she's much prettier outside of the crazy makeup, but I think the crazy makeup is kind of on purpose. You know, it's striking. It's not her at her prettiest, so that when she's out and about like this, she looks like a completely different woman. That is kind of the point. What do we do, guys? What do we do? One? The don't kill me plea? We can try. You do realize that he's not expecting me to succeed, like all the other people he sent who vanished, unless, are you the reason they vanished? Were you in a snit because he sent disposables out instead of you? I wish we had figured, like, the character we're playing has no idea, so, don't kill me, I can help you.
别杀我，我助你完成任务。哼，不用这么麻烦，有你的人皮更方便。
Yeah.
等我完成任务，
We're dead.
定会帮你买副棺材，让你入土为安。
No. Cast the power. Get weakened, bitch. We're leaving. Think this is the first attempt on my life? Jeez Louise, it is certainly not.
姐姐，这个药只需半颗就会起效，只需半颗，小女的魔剑响就会毒发。我只要撑过这段时间。
Hello. We've been saved. Hi, Prince. Oh, he saved us. Oh, my. And here we are again, being saved by this damn prince.
武元璋，
Well, that sucks. He lost his lieutenant. He can replace her. Don't worry about it. We have got to stop meeting like this.
魏王，好久不见。
underestimated them. A fierce life or death fight in the wilderness is very much like her. Waiting for your message. Ah. Yeah, it's the same guy. It's definitely the same guy. It's the Adam's apple that does it for me. Bonus story. Ooh, the Emperor's love. And we get trait sketch stuff.
陛下，明空现在何处？我真的不知啊。
陛下，整个圣安都找过了，没有武媚娘的踪迹，怕是凶多吉少。朕不信她会有事。
I'm afraid she's dead. There's no way
加派
she's
人
dead.
手，继续去找。是。
Yeah, he knows better. He knows this way too better. All right, so we got these keywords. So, let's see here. Deadly arsenic trioxide. No warm-up. Only a grand finale. You live by a single creed. Go big or go home. Romantic. Overachiever. Deadly arsenic. Extroverted. Tangerine. Tender. Fierce. Carefree. Everyone's favorite. We're definitely an overachiever, that's for sure. Third, so, okay. They each have a little thing. Datura, small in bloom, deadly in nature. It may look thorny, but that's only the look. Like you, a true powerhouse who never needs to show off. Lurid Bolete, an untamed rogue of the fungi world. Too wild for convention, too sharp for cliches. When others follow the script, you write a new one. And then we did this one. Ambergris, the gold standard of fragrances, gentle in presence, enduring in impact. Long after you've gone, people still find themselves thinking of you. Tangerine Pura, fresh on the outside, mellow on the inside, a natural double winner. Once you commit, you give it your all and see it through to the end. Fierce Relgar wine. Fierce on the surface, fiercer underneath. So do you. You make the call, take action, get results. Effortlessly bold, undeniably fierce. Asatis root, the hidden master. No competing, no panicking. While everyone else is burning out, trying to keep up, you've mastered the art of effortless living. And everyone's favorite, Pepino melon, the rarest prize in the orchard. You don't hustle or fight for the spotlight, but somehow everyone gravitates towards you. Others grind for success. You simply were born lucky. Okay. So we're predicting that. Actually, I would rather predict... this one. I predict Tender Ambergris. In the story ahead, countless choices await you when you finally reach the end and look back. Will your heart stand still or will you emerge completely transformed? We shall wait and see. So our prediction is Ambergris and it's pending. This is what we've gotten so far. Alright. This is the trait sketch in total. Sees through everything, knows when to cut ties, misplaced blame, cold when it counts, adaptable, smooth talker, vanishing act, glad to help, surprise attack. So that's where we're at. All right. Next.
魏王，好久不见。
你还真是了不得。
Hi, Charlotte Jane. Hello.
武元昭，你怎会出现在此？
What am I doing here? Let's see here. I wanted to see what lies beyond the palace walls. I wanted to meet your highness. I came to see your highness one last time before I die. It's kind of true. The last one is kind of true. Number 3. We did come to see his highness one last time before we die, because we are poisoned. Remember, we're on a timer. We could just say that we wanted to see him, because we did. We do like him. She said hi. Aw, she's so cute. Or we could tell the truth and be like, we just needed out of the palace walls, and the palace is practical city, so we're just on a walkabout. PP, which one should we pick? Charlotte Jane can help you decide. Amused rabbit holes. Relgar wine or Jianghyang wine is a Chinese alcoholic drink that consists of Hyongjin yellow wine dosed with powdered relgar, a yellow orange arsenic sulfide mineral. It is traditionally consumed as part of the Dragon Boat Festival at the height of summer. Relgar was considered to be a universal antidote against poison by traditional Chinese medicine. It has poor solubility, which gives it low toxicity, but it is still absolutely a poison, and as you can imagine, there have been a number of poisonings associated with Relgar ingestion. Yep. We think 3? Okay. So, I came to see you one last time before I die. Got it. Let's really play with the
自然
heartstrings.
是为了在死前能够最后再见殿下一面。
哎，你怎敢对殿下如此放肆？
Hey, how dare
吴
you?
元正，你还真是一点都没变。
殿下，我等此行隐秘，不能为外人知晓。此女诡诈，恐坏事，不可留。
说的在理，
还不？
那便一起带走。
Huh? Yeah, there were 2 options here, dude. She either has to come with, or she has to die. Dangerous Reunion 1. We made it to the next chapter. It's always good when we
魏
make
王
it to the
今
next
日
chapter.
如何了？
回太尉的话，这些日子魏王都在军州王府中，未有异样。
再探，
是，
老夫受先帝遗命，辅佐新帝。新帝年少仁厚，不愿与兄弟为难。但魏王此人曾觊觎帝位，老
Still
夫
does.
自该替陛下、替圣朝除此后患。
He's currently the chancellor, the highest of the nobles.
吴姑娘，殿下此行是要去见一重要之人，他虽同意带上你，但不代表你可以肆意妄为。
What are you talking about?
殿下此行要见谁？
殿下的事儿你少打听。
去见袁礼臣。
Well, if the prince is gonna tell
殿下
him.
就不好奇我是如何从百颜寺逃出的吗？
九死一生，
A narrow escape.
金蝉脱壳。
若我没能成功逃脱，殿下会去救我吗？
不会自救的人，本王自然是不会救的。
He has said that answer
殿下
before.
原来你去找袁礼臣绕路圣安是为
She
了
is
他
the。reason we took the detour? You're an idiot. Why do you keep an idiot minion around,
吴姑娘
Prince?
方才那人欲对你不利，他是何人？
Well, we could say that she admired the Prince Wei for many years, because technically, that is the truth. We could absolutely tell the truth and say one of Mirage Pavilion's agents, because also the truth. The less you know about me, the safer you'll be, is also the truth here, but it is 3 versions of the truth. So, what truth do we go with, you guys? 3 better all around? I mean, Prince Wei knows we're capable of playing games. In fact, he has played games in the palace with us multiple times at this point, so he knows how capable we are. If we're keeping our cards close to our chest, he will respect it to a degree. It's bad for him, but he's willing to play the game as it was. Again, we have 3 pieces of truth, but Trav says 3. All right. PP wants to go with 1. 1! It was a fight over his affections. Absolutely it was. It was a fight over his affections. She has admired the Prince of Wei for many years. Literally so many years.
他仰慕魏王多年。
吴姑娘，你同样身为女子，怎可胡乱造谣诟病其他女子？不瞒你说，我们的人已经查清了她的身份，她是蜃楼的细作。殿下，吴姑娘如此胡言乱语，刻意隐藏细作身份，属实有诈。我们此行事关殿下安危，切不可将隐患带在身边呐，殿下。
Oh my god.
殿下三思。
Now they're all like, kill her. These warriors have served Prince of Wei for years. They are his most trusted confidants. He cannot afford to lose the loyalty of his men for your sake. He literally cannot. He sends you away under safe escort. As you were trying to come up with another plan, the princess men came and silenced you quietly. Because he can trust them for his own life, but certainly not for yours. Who will speak for her? She is Mirage Pavilion's finest operative. She can admit defeat at your hands, but she will never accept being labeled as someone who tried to assassinate you out of the love for Prince Wei.
魏王的大事，岂能被你的胡言乱语所搅乱？
We do know about Yang Jing. He's been Prince Wei's right-hand man for a long time. He's just has always been like overly paranoid. Unfortunately in this moment it was correct. So we died again. Let's try that again, shall we? Welcome to the game where you die and you die and you die. It's very old school choose your own adventure in a palace drama. It's hilarious. You can trust them to do everything they can to help and support him, often without even asking. Yeah, they do what they think is best for him all the time. Literally. Alright. So if we tell the truth, we know that that will go over well because they already know. We could do the less you know about me, the safer you'll be part as well. PP says 2. Okay. Well, since you guys already know.
他是蜃楼派来的细作，对殿下了如指掌，因此知道殿下心系于我，所以他欲杀了我，而后伪装成我，对殿下不利。
蜃楼的人属实歹毒。
Yep, they sure are.
我们的人已经查清了他的身份，确实如你所言，还请五姑娘见谅。我们此行事关殿下安危，不得不慎之又慎。
应该的。
等过了前面那座城，便彻底远离圣安，想必你也安全了。我们此行还有重要的事情要做。明日一早，我便安排车夫送你离开。
安全？离开可换不来什么安全。我必须设法让林太将我留下来。
I won't be safe for leaving you. I will just be dead in a period of time.
我去添点柴火。
Oh, look at him, so accommodating now. Yes, you were right, PP, you were right. The name of the game is to keep the main character alive long enough to
还
finish
好遇
the
到殿
story.
下，否则若我想脱险，恐怕还得再费些周折。只是这一路疲于逃命，我好像弄丢了殿下送我的簪子。
I lost the hairpin, aka I spent it
你还记得那枚
as
簪子？
currency.
我当然记得，鸢飞戾天，那是我最喜欢的礼物。
最喜欢的礼物，送你的。我归来时，路过你的家乡丽州，找当地的工匠打造的。但那枚簪子，我似乎从未亲眼见你戴过。
It was quite literally too precious.
都过去了。
Okay, so we can play this one of two ways. I don't want to become someone from your past, aka don't send me away, or get upset and cry because he doesn't know what to do with get upset and cry. Wearing it would have been a major political statement, yes. Like, we could cover our asses and say it was too precious to be worn. We didn't want to lose it. The easiest way to lose it is to wear it. It's an excuse, but he might have taken it as sentimental face value. But now we have to try to convince him to not let us go, to not send us away. You want to try the Tears Act, PP? Okay. We can try the Tears Act. He really does not know how to handle tears. So I'm already your past, Your Highness?
原来在殿下心里，一切竟然都过去了吗？
难道不是吗？
那些回忆支撑我度过了最艰难的时候，于我而言从未过去。我很好奇，如果那个蜃楼细作真的得手，伪装成我，殿下会将他认成我吗？
像你这样的人，别人怎么演都演不像。
对了， 殿下此行去见袁礼臣，只带了亲信部下，轻车简从，想必是有极其隐秘重要之事。
既然知道是隐秘之事，我为何会告诉你？
我能帮到殿下，更绝不会害了殿下。让我来冒死猜一猜，殿下曾被易处，心地仁德，顾念兄弟情谊，但历朝历代，就算帝王无赶尽杀绝之意，老臣们依旧会将殿下视为朝纲隐患，必会用尽一切方法将殿下除去。
She's spot on.
所以，殿下此行是因为袁礼臣可助殿下破局，对抗那些欲对殿下不利的老臣、权臣。
你还真是不怕死，胆敢将这些猜测如此宣之于口。
People have tried to kill me left, right, and center.
我当然怕死，但我更怕亲眼看到殿下身处危险，而我却无能为力。
如今朝中容不下我的，不是陛下，而是一手将陛下扶上帝位的太尉等老臣。
太尉，
魏王手段过绝，他若登基，陛下的其他几个儿子恐怕难以安度余生。
九弟登基，根基尚浅，朝政大权握于顾命老臣、长孙太尉手中，九弟多受其挟制。而于我这样一个被老臣们虎视眈眈的藩王而言，若坐以待毙，结局只会是死路一条。若对抗太尉等老臣，既是为自己破除威胁，亦是向陛下表露忠心。于我而言，这是唯一的破局求生之计。所以，我借多方探查得，这次我欲造访的袁礼臣，他的至交名将李道宗和薛万彻，皆因受太尉猜忌，被构陷谋反，喊冤而亡。或许他的手里有能佐证太尉构陷将领的证据。
Fabricated charges that never
我愿
happens
留在
in
殿
the
下身边，
palace.
助殿下一臂之力。
想留下，需要让我看到你的价值。
助殿下拿下袁礼臣，便会是我送给殿下的见面礼。
I'll be charming.
前方就是分岔路口，接下来兵分两路，所有人切忌隐藏身份，掩人耳目。
Yep,
杨姐
we're halfway through
你随
our
本王继续
suppressive.
奔赴袁礼臣军营，剩下的人去往李道宗将军和薛万彻将军的故居，暗查证据。
是。殿下，待会儿要赶路了，我去打点水。
嗯。这个你拿着，接下来的路危险重重，以备不时之需。
Aw, he gave us a dagger. Hopefully, we won't have to use it on him in his sleep.
真是一把好刀。
So we could kill him. Or we could compliment the dagger. Broccoli! Did we blue the prince? We did. The prince has been blued. We finished it last week. All episodes should be up. Maybe not. I could check. So we have been told up to this point in the story that the only way for us to get the antidote is to literally kill the prince who is standing in front of us. He wants to take out a rival minister faction that is rivaling both himself and others, because this minister is currently controlling the emperor, who's very new. So we could just, now that his forces are scattered and the people with him are minimal, we could just kill him right here, but we do need a way to survive the aftermath of the people he has with us, that with him currently, that have walked off screen, don't immediately kill us back. So there is a prince right here, and he is wearing blue. Also, we have a knife. Should we stab him? We've been told that we have to kill him to get the antidote, but we're pretty sure the guy who said that was him in a mask, so there's probably another way. This is the... I mean, we also know that he is a good strategist and also a good warrior. he knows how to fight. He's been on the front lines before, so I was a bit out of it in the last stage of Blueprints. It was a bit boring. I'm sorry, Broccoli, that you were bored. It was a bit of a lot, to be honest. I like the dagger.
真是一把好刀，殿下送我的这把短刃我很喜欢，来日殿下教我用刀可好？
嗯。
对了，我们还有几日可以到原里陈出？
至少还要10日。
10日。
若要见到原里臣，我们还要过一道城门关卡。我们身份特殊，需要乔装掩人耳目。
乔装？原来殿下说的乔装是扮粟特商人。
Oh, she gets pretty.
殿下，你这胡子。
驾。
Terrible beard. Terrible beard.
丞相，过锁呢？
军爷，
好，走吧。
He seems bangable. At least
丞相
let her get laid first. That's fair. It's so confusing to not understand the voiceover. I do have subtitles on, Broccoli. You'll have to read them. I'm sorry.
这过锁上说你们是做瓷器生意的，货物呢？
啊，
这瓷瓶上的釉都擦掉了，根本没法卖。你们要真是粟特商人，怎么会千里迢迢运这些次品？
我们是……
我没问你，你来说。
The guard notices the flaw in the porcelain and starts questioning your identity as a Sogdian merchant. What do you say? We don't just sell goods, we sell stories. Careful, my true identity might scare you. A small token of goodwill, please accept it. This guard is questioning them. He is saying that the porcelain is inferior. What do we say? Now, it would be quite normal to bribe. A small token of goodwill, please accept it, is probably the correct play. Saying anything about our true identity is terrible. That will probably get us deaded. We don't just sell goods, we sell stories as a gamble. Tell me it's not true about him being bangable for her. I don't know. We've not been able to bang any. Well, I think we had a night with the former emperor once. I don't think we've banged anyone else since. We didn't get pregnant, obviously. It's all about politics for her. It truly is. 3? Okay. Okay, BB. A small token of goodwill. Please accept it.
这年头生意不好做，体谅一下嘛。这些瓷器你看中哪个收下便是，全当我们一点心意嘛。
哼，我堂堂监门校尉，你就拿这个来考验我吗？统统拿下！
Oh, well, that was the wrong answer. And then he gets to show off all his cool skills. His fighting style will be very obvious. More and more soldiers surrounded you. You were ultimately outnumbered and held captive. And we died.
7日后，你在狱中毒发身亡。
Yeah, because we're on a timer. Everyone is astonished when we die from poison. In broad daylight, what looks like bribery is actually you handing your own and allies' heads to the enemy. Whoopsies.
这点小事可难不倒你。
This small matter shouldn't trouble you. Think again. Aw, he's very sweet. Pretty sure that aside from one night with the previous emperor, she's been too busy staying alive, murdering others, and playing politics. That is entirely the truth. Entirely the truth. Okay, so token of goodwill does not work. So, sell goods or identity? Which one of these is the correct answer? 1 or 2? You guys tell me. Yeah, and as far as I could remember, the night with the Emperor was kind of, sort of optional in the first game. Like, we could have skipped it and been fine. Stories is the correct answer is obviously 2. Okay. We'll try number 1.
你有所不知，我们卖的不是货，是故事。这是当年韦贵妃用来生饭牡丹的瓷器，常年使用有些脱釉。这瓶儿跟了贵妃几十年，后来赐予了宫人，后随宫人离宫，辗转到了我们手中。别看它破，它肚子里装的可全是宫廷秘闻啊！
都说无奸不商，我今日可算领教了。走吧，
谢谢同荣。
这
That fucking worked? What?
方才多亏了你，急中生智。
是那些守卫好糊弄罢了。
咦，
Should have left your beard on. Oh, she hates us.
高阳，先帝的武才人，感业寺的明空，私自逃离圣安，按圣朝律，其罪当诛。
We didn't.
没想到四哥如此权衡心机之人，如今也可以和此等罪人同
We
流
didn't
合污。
exactly betray her. It just kind of ended up a betrayal.
这是我跟他的心结，只能由我来解。未曾想，此生
This
还
is
能再
this
见
prince's sister.
武媚娘，你总是能给人惊喜。谁能想到，本该在感业寺青灯古佛一生的你，竟然还能出逃？可惜你犯下此等滔天大祸，逃不掉了。
Okay, so we could say I'll pay with my life and be honorable about this, or we could say come with us. Escape from the palace, escape from all of this. What ended up happening with her, as I recall, is she was in love with someone, a monk. Her father would not let her marry said monk, who had no, literally, he was just a boy in love. Like, he didn't care about the politics of it all. That was not even in his mind. But it became political because a counselor or somebody whispered in the late emperor's ear, because he's dead now, that this monk had designs on some political power. And it was not true. She was meant as a princess of the emperor. She is a bargaining chip. That is just how these things work in the imperial dynasties. And she was going to be married off to someone. The monk died. The guy she was being married off to did marry her. She went insane from grief. He died in the midst of that. And she has been in the palace ever since as a widow, mourning the loss not of her husband, but of the monk she loved. We were involved in trying to help her exchange messages with this monk because we were younger and more naive, and she was our friend and she had saved our life, so we were trying to help her. And we were not able to solve the problem with the emperor refusing the marriage. So, because we couldn't do this, she felt betrayed by us, even though there was never any intention to betray her. It is purely a perspective issue. But we really did think of this princess fondly. We really cared about her, and we would have been there to grieve with her and stayed with her and been her friend through it, had she not decided that we had betrayed her and sworn off everybody and everything. Because we did try. We went to the emperor. We talked about how innocent the monk was, about how he was, how much in love they were, how her happiness depended on this boy that she wanted to marry, and how you know, none of it would necessarily negatively affect the politics of the court. And even as said emperor's consort, he refused to believe us. That was his own thing. But we did try to intervene, and it failed. And because it failed and the princess was depending on us to not fail, she thought we had betrayed her. So this is where we stand. This is a pivotal choice, so this will matter. It will have knock-on effects later on that may or may not get us killed, no matter what we do. So we can succumb and say, I'll gladly pay you with my life, which may not be death. It may in fact just be servitude and being treated like shit. Or we could be like, princess, come with me. I am still your friend. Come with me. Let us leave this life behind. Let us find a new way. Remember, we are still poisoned. We are still on a timer. We will still die if we don't get a suppressant or an antidote. So, with all of that background information being said, what do you guys want to see? Let's run away together? Okay. Cao Yang, come with me.
高阳，跟我一起走吧。
What?
是做什么？
What are you trying to do?
你又在谋划什么？你以为你我二人还能再回到从前吗？既然你痛恨这把你困住的牢笼，我们便一起离开，去开创着新的世界。这天底下哪里不是牢笼？你以为离开这里，就能走向全新的世界，就能获得真正的自由吗？我从不认为宫外有什么自由，但我只想自己做选择。我此生绝不想被困在感业寺，过他人规定下的一生。况且，不试试，怎知道成败呢？好，那我就看看你能走多远。你走吧。
I think that she meant to say just leave. So she is letting us go. And because we were kind to his younger sister, who was the beloved younger sister, I might add.
四哥，前路艰险，保重。
保重。
Suga is ninth brother, actually. So she did call him brother. She just didn't call him by his name. But he, like, she was the beloved little sister of all princes.
离经叛道的小公主。
So that works.
黄泉也可以一夕之间将她彻底碾碎，幻化成如今这般
She's so sad.
被困在痛苦和恨意中的模样。这世间的游戏规则塑造了今日的高阳，也一遍遍地告诉我，或许我找不到我想要的新世界。
But we were nice to her, so he likes us more.
还想试一试。
自见过高阳后，你沉默了许多。
只是有些可惜，没能带高阳一起走。
Yeah, well, the sister is as stubborn as all the rest of her
我们
siblings.
今晚先在此凑合一晚。
好。
Don't ask me, I'm bad at political intrigue.
我该向蜃楼。
So are we. We get killed all the time. Servants are invisible, but they gossip. It's amazing that they think they have any secrets at all. It truly is amazing, Trav. Absolutely. Every single one of her servants are going to gossip about this later. So this is also a pivotal choice. What piece of information do we give the master of the the guy who has the our suppressant? What intel do we give Mirage Pavilion in exchange for the antidote? Do we tell them that we're meeting General Yan, the general at the northern frontier? Do we tell him that his men has split into two groups to uncover the Chancellor's crimes, because that is still a truth? Or do we tell him that the prince killed his spy, which is also the truth. Like, all three of these are the truth. One of them is more dangerous to send than the other two. 3, it's 100% true and gives no useful information at all. It may not be enough to get us a suppressant, though. And if we don't get the suppressant, we die. That is the problem. Okay, you guys said 3. We'll see if it gets us killed or not.
阿念果然是死于魏王之手。
我们的人全面出动，花费了7个日夜，才终于寻获了萧念的尸体。对幕后凶手却一直未有所获，竟然是魏王。
看来魏王早已离开了郡州。武士隐瞒魏王行踪，是动了恻隐之心啊。魏王的命和他自己的命，看来他已经做出了选择。
And we're dying.
怎么还没到？
I sent information. And we died. I told you it may not have been enough. Antidote never delivered. We fought too hard to come this far. Any hesitation, any misplaced compassion, any plan that puts others before yourself may cost you your future.
既然魏王的命比自己的命更重要，那蜃楼便遂了你的愿。
Since the Prince of Wei's life matters more to you than your own, Mirage Pavilion will grant you your wish.
我早就说过，你可胜任不了接近魏王的任务。
I told you you're not fit for a mission that requires getting close to the Prince of Wei. Oh boy. Lady, you have no idea how much better at it she is than you are. She didn't die by his hand, she died by yours. Alright, we're back. The bloomed rose means that we've made this choice before. So how much of the other 2 choices should we send? Well, I thought he was Prince of Wei. We were traveling with the guy, but we saw a scene with him sitting in his chair. Iffy. It might not be him. It's possible that it's the Emperor. It's also possible that it is a Chancellor. One of the nobles. We don't know for certain yet. Okay, so you want the split and not who he's meeting with. Okay, we'll see if that gets us an actual suppressant.
魏王竟然在查太尉旧案，此事事关重大，速速禀报主上。
是。启禀太尉，臣已经探查到魏王及其部下行踪。
太尉，魏王至少给我们送一份大礼过来。
既然如此，老夫便会一一的把这份礼。
So he's working with the pavilion, or perhaps the pavilion is working for him, or they just work for whoever is the most important. So we choose whatever kills us and then proceed with the other option. Yeah, we choose whatever option we think. If it kills us, we go back and choose again. We got our suppressant.
此去原里陈军还要9日。
So we've got another half a month.
你在外接应，我和袁昭进去。参见魏王殿下，请随我来。
Don't worry, he's just playing. It's a chocolate-covered suppressant, Kelly.
此人便是袁礼臣，被太尉罗织罪名构陷致死的道宗薛万秋将军，便是他多年的同袍之交。
Isn't he a jolly guy?
继续操练。魏王殿下，
袁将军还是这般勤于操练。
人如刀剑，不常打磨便会生锈。魏王殿下，宴会已经备好，请随我来。
军中宴会，姑娘还请留步。将军只宴请魏王一人。
这里不对劲，你先进去。
Look at me, I'm just feeding the horses.
自魏王进入营帐后，这些士兵便一直极度严密地在那营帐周围巡视，实在蹊跷。
魏王已经入席，你快快准备。待酒过几巡，魏王放松警惕，袁将军便会召你前去，切记不可失手。
副将放心，妾在男人身上从未失手过。
那就靠你了。
I think this is yet another one of the bitches that we do not like, and who have tried to get us killed.
这是场鸿门宴，袁礼臣竟然想要殿下的命。
Well, we could trade the prince's death for an antidote, or honor our promise and help the prince take down the general. What do we think, guys? Our main task is to assassinate the prince. Our secondary task that gets us suppressants for the poison in our system is to give information about what he is up to. If we save the prince from this trap, he trusts us more, and we might be able to leverage that into an antidote for ourselves. Or at the very least, leverage that into us killing him personally. Let her get laid at least. Okay, everybody wants her to get laid. Let's see what happens. And a jump! We have knocked her out. She's not dead. Time to take her place.
殿下，汤真是好酒量啊！佩服，佩服啊！这酒盏怎么空了？来人，再上酒！曾经与我喝酒的弟兄们都已不在了，如今魏王来了，我终于可以再次畅快饮酒了。
袁将军说的可是李道宗和薛万彻将军？本王记得他们是被……
哎，伤心事今日不提了，不提了。魏王已经尝过我北境的美酒，自然也要赏一赏我北境的美人，是不是啊？
是啊。
请一壶上来。
He's just being a good host, obviously. So, do we strike at the general or do we send a signal to the prince? Gripping the dagger hidden in your sleeve, you decide to... Whatcha, general? We kill you. Or, signal the prince to be like, you're in danger. We said we'd help. What is the help that we're giving? 2, because otherwise he just sees us as being a psycho. A spyco. Yeah, we are a spy and we are psycho. Time to signal. Wait a minute, I know who that is. Marklar! Welcome in, Marklar and friends! Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining me, Archer, Cleo. We're in the middle of a FMV Choose Your Own Adventure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
果真是姿色不凡，
Hi, Cleo. Thank you.
不知将军可愿割爱，赠与本王啊？
I'm gonna get you out of this trouble. Gift her to me? Raid! Welcome in, Raiders!
承蒙殿下不弃，这是他的福分，给他喂一粒银杖。
将军有心了，
可别让人失望啊，玉壶。
The first one or the second one? Because this is the second one.
你疯了？知不知道方才有多危险？
那玉壶是来杀殿下的，我只能冒险为之。
袁立晨没有那么好糊弄，这件事情迟早会暴露。
When you don't show up dead, obviously. Well, here's your not so fancy shout out, Mar, but thank you so much for joining us. Only seen much of this one though. Both, yeah. I think Fen played this. Fen played the first one, so I have also played Road to Empress 1. This sequel came out very recently, so I am playing Road to Empress 2, obviously. Those of you who have come in for the raid, now that we are at a chapter end, let me introduce myself. My name is Mayrin Althea Topher. You are welcome to call me May. Easier to say, easier to spell. I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time most of the time. This week has been a little weird because I didn't stream yesterday. But yeah. You've only seen pieces of the second one. We are like 2 chapters in right now, Mar. So you've missed some stuff, but I am like recapping what I remember of the first one offhand. But yes, welcome Raiders. Feel free to sit back, relax. Lurkers are absolutely welcome. If you would love to follow me so that you can catch me live more often, feel free to do that as well. But it's of course optional. And if you would like to see my playthrough of Road to Empress 1, well, here's the YouTube channel for, you know, whenever is convenient for you. Just so you can see where I've come from, and I will be adding all of my playthrough of Road to Empress 2 to that playlist. So you'll be able to catch up as and when. But yes. So, we've made it to the end of the chapter, breathing heavily, and let us continue on and see what happens next. Oh boy, have we died already. Dangerous Reunion 2, so this is a 2-part chapter.
我只能冒险为之。
袁立晨没有那么好糊弄，这件事情迟早会暴露。
Yeah. So, do we run or do we stay? We have replaced Yuhu, which is the girl we knocked out earlier, so what's our move? The prince has noticed that we have replaced the dancer. Nobody else did, because they clearly did not spend a lot of time with her beforehand to notice the difference, but he knows us quite well, because he's been watching us for ages, through various crazy things happening. So, do we stay or do we go now? PP says, stay, get laid. I don't believe this is the part where we get laid, but sure, I can try. Chat's welcome to weigh in. Cleo also says stay. All right. Let's see if we get laid.
袁立晨已然对殿下动了杀心，四处必然布满了埋伏，贸然出逃，必然是死路一条。
你说的在理，既然如此，不如设法挟持袁立晨。
So we're going to try and make it a hostage situation.
魏王啊，这都是太尉的命令，兄弟对不住了，只能祝你从风流归了。
A more romantic death.
报告将军，
得手了，走。
And of course he runs in first because he's that kind of guy, and nobody's dead. What? Counter him! Yeah, the prince is no slouch. Water incoming. There goes our earring. Now he's really mad. He took a hit saving us. Aw, so romantic.
叫你的人退下，
都退下！
Nice, Ben. I'm glad I did.
魏王好身手啊，只可惜你劫持了我也没用，我营中将士无数，你跑不掉的。
I love this prince. He's a fun prince.
如此了不得，
He started out an asshole
替
though.
换了我的人。
I liked the other one, but he
而
sent
将
us to
军
the
却暗
nunnery.
中遣人行刺，这就是将军的为人之道吗？
都是太尉的命令。
他许了你什么？
他许了我建功立业、开疆拓土的机会。这些年，边境常有北赵国来犯，只要杀了你，太尉便会劝说皇上，派我挥师北上，攻下北赵国。
你竟然相信太尉？
太尉权倾朝野，手眼通天，我要实现抱负，我只能信他呀。
So, we have to convince this general that he is being a dum-dum, because he is being a dum-dum. So, harming a prince costs your life, which is true. You harm an imperial prince of the empire and you die. It is a death sentence. She would know. Or have you forgotten your comrades who will die in a northern campaign? One of these things matters to him. Which one it is, I don't know. Feel free to weigh in. No worries, Marklar, please. Raid and run, go get food, you know, come back and chill if you want to, or don't. It's all good, man. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate your lurk. Probably the comrades. Enjoy foods. Yes, absolutely enjoy foods, Mar. I hope it's delicious. All right, somebody said comrades. We're gonna go comrades.
你屈从权贵，忘却同袍之死，简直是不忠不义。李道宗、薛万彻和你同袍多年，你若依附于太尉，将永远无法为你死去的同袍将士雪恨。
为圣朝开疆拓土，便是他们最大的心愿。无法为他们洗雪冤屈，便该完成他们生前愿景。
魏王能助你，为他们洗雪冤屈。
魏王魏太尉不容，自身难保，如何助我？
我们知道袁将军手上有太尉构陷将士的证据。
就算我愿意投诚魏王，仅凭我手中证据就能扳倒太尉吗？西北都督徐孝德在军中威望最高，更曾是李薛二人的统帅。如果他站在太尉一边，力证太尉清白，拿出证据便是玩火自焚，绝无胜算。
He's wavering, but still hesitant. Okay. Do not worry, I can win over the military governor of the Northwest, Zawod. Or you should have said so sooner. That man's already taken the side of Prince Wei. We don't actually know the second one for sure, but we could absolutely pretend and make it sound believable. Do we offer him a plan, or do we go, oh, no problem, we've already got that? Which lie is more feasible? Remember, our own character here is on a clock. 2. You want us to just lie, PP? Okay. I think the prince will go with us, but this could be our death. We'll find out, I guess. You should have said so sooner.
西北都督徐孝德早已是魏王的人了。
What?
没错，徐孝德早已与本王暗中成为盟友。
口说无凭，你们可有证据？
殿下，徐都督说何时再来魏王府做客，
半个月后。
半个月后，我们也请袁将军到府上一聚，如何？
好，耳听为虚，眼见为实。待将军亲眼见到徐孝德，自会明白本王所言非虚。
AKA, we have half a month to make it real.
还希望袁将军带着你手中的太尉罪证来。将军想要本王的性命，随时可以取走。
I have not been playing recently because I've been out of town, Cleo. But thank you for letting me know. What's wrong with another death? I mean, nothing's necessarily wrong with another death. It's just we have to go back and try again.
半个月后，郡州魏王府不见不散。届时我会将太尉证据带上。
We have got half a month to make the lie we just sold true.
殿下，今日这实在是对不住了。我袁某现在就命人给殿下跟姑娘温壶好酒。
I don't need more wine, but okay. Well, I hope that you get a key, Cleo, but I have not been active recently.
殿下，
Show him your tatas, that always works. Yeah, he was injured.
杨姐，
Saving your
殿下
ass.
殿下你，五姑娘，殿下这是怎么了？
快去准备上药。
是。
So, we can increase affinity. We can be like, oh no, you got injured because of me, or it's a rare chance to get some rest. There is some amount of affinity, suspicion, background stats that pop up every so often. So what are we gonna do this time, you guys? I don't have the option to show him our nearly non-existent tatas, PP. We're not exactly a stacked Asian woman here. 2 or 3? Well, if we go with 3... it doesn't really get us anywhere. Remember, we're on a, for those of you who don't know, we're on a timer. We're technically poisoned right now. We're taking suppressants, and they only last for so long, so most Asian women are not stacked. I am aware. Literally 90% of the cast has not been very stacked. Feel like Asian men are mostly into nipples at this point. Will we treat his wounds? Okay. Yes. He was... were any of them stacked? One was as stacked as they get. But generally no. Not in compared to Westerns. Women.
我不能放任不顾。杨姐，山药给我吧。
I know you don't. There's a whole playlist to help if you need it. Oh, it only stings a little bit. Get over it.
疼吗？
不疼了。
Such a big baby. Not a single hair. Of course not. He's Asian. They don't grow hair. What are you talking about? Asian women are usually small in stature, and therefore their bust represents that. No, I am not being stereotypical or racist. Even Asian men are usually small. Yep. They absolutely are that. It's just genetic.
咫尺之间的距离，我和他的一切都在升温，局面似乎正在一步步朝着我想要的发展着，而离换取解药的期限已经越来越近了。
we got a fade to black, but I don't think anything
半
happened.
月之期快要到了，我该向蜃楼传递怎样的情报换取解药？
All right, we have to report more information to Mirage Pavilion. So much bandage. Just use a plaster. Cleo, we're not in modern times. Bandage is what we got. Yeah, in other words, hell yeah, I'm gonna finally get laid. No, I don't think anything happened, though he thought about it. So, do we say he set a trap and that the Prince of Wei was injured? Do we say that the general and the prince have formed an alliance? Or do we just go on about his abs after an injury? Three, it's important info. Massive political repercussions for the abs. Trav, I know you're joking. I know you're joking. You hope he is. No, I know he is. I know his humor well. Alright, well, he's injured. We'll just talk about his injury. It's fairly minor. We'll see if this is enough to get us a suppressant.
袁礼臣将军设这么大的一个鸿门宴，却奈何不了魏王，其中一定有隐情。可武士信中却在浑水摸鱼。
Of course it doesn't tell the
要
whole
么他
story.
已经背叛了蜃楼，要么他在耍心眼，刻意隐瞒。
Oh man, this probably gets us killed. Yep, this gets us killed.
真让人失望啊！
And nothing happens, and we die.
怎么还没到？
Sorry, I thought it was the best answer. They like to trick you in this. In this world, everything comes at a price. Every antidote in Mirage Pavilion has a cost attached, paid in the most valuable intelligence.
蜃楼要的可是你的十全十美，全心全意，少一分都不行。
Mirage Pavilion demands absolute perfection and complete devotion. Anything less won't cut it.
姐姐，你想保护所有人，可却独独没能保护自己。
She's not wrong. Sister, you tried to protect everyone, yet couldn't protect yourself. We can't be too loyal to this prince. It does get us killed. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's see. Okay, so this is where we had a choice. This was... Okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Alright, so do we want to go see how 3 gets us killed? Because it's pretty much going to be the same thing. I feel. So 2, yep. 2 is, I think, the way forward. An alliance is formed. Maybe we helped form it, but alliance has formed.
此事事关重大，速速禀报主上。不错，我当真是没有看错人。
And his suspicion goes down.
殿下，你的伤怎么样了？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点小伤很快就好了。
殿下，其实这次多亏了五姑娘，助殿下破危局。
对了，去薛万彻李道宗故居探查冤情的兄弟们可有消息传回？
蹊跷的是，一直未曾有任何消息，恐怕探查的不太顺利。
再派人前往，尽快弄清楚发生了何事。
是。
蜃楼楼主常暗中出入宫禁，既不近女色，亦不近男色。
看来蜃楼和宫中关系果然匪浅，我该设法让魏王和蜃楼皆更信任。 往后的路危险重重，
若无武力傍身，绝非长久之策。
几日不见，这么厉害了？
殿下，你身体恢复的怎么样了？
陪你过招的力气还是有的。此招叫穿云破雾，它直指人身上最柔软、最没有防备之处。你虽然没有练我的根基，但是这招只需出其不意，即可一招制敌。我教你，流畅无滞，挥霍潇洒。
All right, so now I gotta do crazy shit.
"虎往复收，行多停手。
Yes, Prince, please touch us, touch us. It's great how alike they
你
look.
来试试，往这儿刺。
Our job is to stab him. Stab him. You were gonna let us stab you.
此招的关键在于决心。你为何下定决心习武？
What made us decide to learn martial arts? To protect ourselves? To protect him? Or so I'd never need protection again? Kind of all three. Mostly the last one, I think. That's fair. Training her to be genuinely good isn't worth it. It'd take far too long, but getting her good at a few useful techniques will be helpful. Yep. Mostly so that she can save herself. Ah, PP wants us to tell the truth. Oddly enough, he might actually respect that answer. Does anybody else want to weigh in? Remember, if you get my main character killed, it's fine. We just try again. 1. Doesn't say that you want to be away from him, nor make it sound like you're sucking up to him. Ooh, that is a good question. To protect myself, or so I'd never need protection again. Or to protect you, your highness. I got a 3 and a 1. Who else wants to weigh in? If you say 2, and make me have to decide. At least spend channel points on it, Jesus. Fine, I'm gonna go down the middle then. Go 1. Oh, okay. PP's changed her mind.
为了保护我自己
Protect myself. Good.
若是这个人对你有威胁，不管这个人是谁，
No matter
都
who
要
they
毫
are.
不犹豫地刺下去。
Does that include
若你
you?
知道我需要毫不犹豫刺下去的是你，会怎么想？
Nah, he'd probably respect
被
you
拿
for that
货的那
decision.
群魏王死士招了吗？
都是硬骨头，不肯开口。但有一位受尽刑罚，终是认下了魏王的反叛之事。有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人自敢灰飞烟灭。
一切都是为了圣朝。
What are you
就
talking
在
about,
5日后
Chancellor?，
朝廷兵马突然将你们围困，
魏王谋逆，
一任人
确凿，
被官兵全部缉拿，送入圣安待审。
有阻拦者，杀无赦。
而就在被押送入京的路上，你毒发而亡。
We died. Caged between wolves and tigers, walk the line between the Prince of Wei and the Mirage Pavilion, and discover a new way to break the deadlock. Only by returning to the past and discovering hidden clues can you rewrite your fate. So here's where it gets complicated.
还未曾多谢你呢。对了，你叫什么名字？怎么做好事不留名呢？
I don't think the Chancellor has ever met us, actually. Looks like we have a handy way of avoiding long imprisonment and torture. Fatal, but it's still a way out. It truly is. Okay, so that did not work out for us. We don't know what in the past, or how far back in the past, we went wrong. There is a hint mode. I don't think any of these choices will actually let us survive this. Let's go look at characters and refresh ourselves. So, we are playing Wu Mingying. And we can't even unlock her main story, much less her, but her side story is she was born into a fallen household and bullied by her elder brothers. So we entered the palace at 14, believing that meeting the emperor might change your fate, yet after the late emperor's death, childless, you were sent to Ganyi Temple. A life of quiet devotion awaited you, but you refused to accept it. Rules do not define you. You will break free of them and define yourself. Okay, so that's what we know about the main character. Mo Ying. So this is Mo Ying, the elusive master of Mirage Pavilion, always hidden behind an ornate mask. His true face and identity remain a mystery. Some say he was disfigured and hides his appearance. Others claim he is strikingly handsome, as we very well know. And conceals himself to avoid unwanted attention. In truth, the man beneath the mask holds a far more explosive secret. He is the Empress's own bodyguard, a blade personally trained by her uncle, Chancellor Liu, a member of Chancellor Zhang Sun's faction. So, that's what we know. Why is this saying there's stuff I've missed? Whatever. So, this is Shu Bi, consort Zhao's personal maidservant, bold and carefree, just like her lady. We haven't truly met her yet, but we have seen her before. Consort Zhao is the current consort of elegance. We helped kill the last one. Would have saved us some speculation earlier. Oh, spoilers, yeah. I don't mind the spoilers because eventually they all happen. Ooh. Zhao Jingshu, the daughter of the Zhao clan of Lanling, treasured since birth. Her pedigree rivals even Empress Wang's, and her cruelty is no less pronounced. She treats human life as if it were worth less than dirt. Where she truly surpasses her rival, however, is in the Emperor's favor, leaving Empress Wang far behind. Oh boy. We have Jijin from the first Road to Empress, once consort Way of Preciousness's personal guard, who we helped kill, and a formidable fighter. During the late Emperor's reign, you helped her rescue her younger brother, Little Shu, to repay that debt she swore herself to you. And to this day, she's still loyal to you. So, currently, our guard. Okay. They have stats. Attendant to Empress Wang. What are our... We don't have stats. Okay. You have stats. The Confidant of Consort of Elegance. Okay. So here's the Chancellor who we're currently up against. The most powerful minister of Shang Dynasty and Li Ji's uncle, the late emperor, entrusted him on his deathbed to assist the new emperor, and he has dutifully shared the burden of governance ever since, overseeing 3 departments. But as the voice of the aristocratic clans, his ambitions do not end there. On his deathbed, the late emperor entrusted him to assist the new emperor, but he blurred the line between counsel and control. Anyone he saw as a rival met with ruin, and the Prince of Wei was first on the list. So that is what is going on there. Senior Minister of Three Reigns, from court politics to matters beyond the palace, he keeps everything running, and his aptitude is, he's got it all. He is definitely a problem. The Grand Princess Go Yang, unfortunately very sad. A princess of the former reign and the only person you could truly confide in when you were still a Karen, which is a rank of consort. Back then, she was bright and untamed, careless of rules and customs. Then her father executed the man she loved, and you did nothing to stop it. That is not true. We did everything we could to stop it and just failed. She sealed her heart away after that. All she feels for you now is hate, which is entirely true. This is one of her elder brothers. Ooh, did we look at her stats? We did not. She's the Grand Princess, who's currently neutral. Okay. His stats. He's got pretty good ones, but he's currently neutral. The fourth son of Emperor Shang. During the late Emperor's reign, he crossed paths with you when you were still a Karen. Once he harbored ambitions for the throne, but in the end he lost to his younger brother, Li Ji. When the new emperor ascended, the Prince of Wei was forced to leave the capital, Xingang, and depart for his fiefdom in Jun Prefecture. Years have passed since you last met. How much of the man he once was still remains? We don't know. This bitch already dead. The female steward of Mirage Pavilion entrusted aid of its master, the flawless blend of beauty, combat prowess, disguise mastery, and intelligence gathering skill. An all-around elite operative. In the world of espionage, she is the one name that makes the rest lose sleep. To Zhao Nian, the overachiever, every mission demands perfection. In pursuit of mastery, she once devoted herself entirely to disguise techniques. She repeatedly refining and testing her craft to the point where her original appearance could no longer be restored. Now she can effortlessly assume any identity, male or female, without a trace of flaw, yet she no longer remembers what she once truly looked like. Still, she harbors no regret as long as she remains the best spy she's willing to pay any price. She's already dead. Sad, sad. You! The daughter of Consort Wei, former Consort Wei, separated from her mother at a very young age and lost to the world for many years. She eventually fell into the hands of child traffickers and was sold from place to place, apothecaries, taverns, and even Mirage Pavilion. Because she was too young when they were parted, she remembers neither her mother's name nor her own. She cannot recall her mother's face either, but the crescent moon necklace has hung around her neck for as long as she can remember. Over the years, the seemingly plain and inexpensive ornament became her most precious possession, more important than her own life. Fortunately, it attracted a little attention and held no real value, allowing her to keep it safe from those who bought and sold her. She came to regard it as her only hope, a promise that one day she might reunite with her mother. Separated from her mother in childhood and treated as a commodity by traffickers, she was bullied often and learned to survive by staying small and quiet. To her, you were merely someone who bought her on a whim. But in this cruel world, that single act of intervention meant everything. When she learned you had been poisoned, she risked everything without hesitation in an attempt to steal the antidote and save you. From that moment on, a bond was formed between you. Where will it lead, however, remains unknown. Chirpy the dog! Mirage Pavilion's most beloved mascot. Said to be the offspring of Uni, the beloved dog once kept by Consort Wei. I knew they were related. It perfectly inherits its fluffiness and gentle charm. For reasons unknown, Chirpy seems especially fond of you, often following her around whenever she is working and refusing to leave her side. So, it may in fact be the same dog playing two parts, but it may not. We don't know. It doesn't even matter, but it's a cute dog. General Yan Leichen. The foremost general of the northern frontier, fearless in battle and always leading from the front. He has earned a reputation for being all muscle and no mind, but this is deliberately cultivated. By playing the fool, he avoids drawing the suspicion of powerful court ministers such as the Chancellor Zhang Sun. Beneath that rough exterior lies a mind far sharper than most would ever suspect. Yangjin, Prince of Wei Li Tai's personal guard with a handsome face that somehow carries the bitterness of life itself. Despite his perpetually mournful expression, his loyalty and martial skills are beyond question. Should the prince act rashly and risk danger, he will speak out without hesitation, even at the cost of reprimand. Steward Hao. A steward of Mirage Pavilion, cruel, abusive, and utterly indifferent to human life. Okay, so what you're saying is I can kill him and nobody will care. Official Zhai manages Ganye Temple with a mix of sternness and kindness towards the nuns. Some say her gentle moments carry a faint lily scent. She is a lesbian and an enemy. Beauty obsessed. Absolutely. I think we're out of her, and then there are all these other characters to learn about. So, there are videos that we can look at. We only have the one that we found so far, and there are bloopers, which only unlocks after we've gone through much more of the game. Okay, what collectibles have we found? We found the dagger, given to us by Li Tai for protection. Let's just find what's going on here. Small and delicate in form, yet razor sharp. With a single cut, it can make a person reveal their true heart, quite literally. The Sun and Moon hairpin. Li Ji, the current emperor, gave us this jade hairpin when you were still a Karen. The jade is carved to resemble the sun and moon in their eternal dance across the sky. You keep it hidden away, too precious to wear, too fragile to risk. Gold peony hairpin. Lu Zhai gave you this the day you entered the palace. It looked like a generous welcome gift from an old friend. It was nothing of the sort. Beneath the golden smiles lays years of hatred and a readiness to kill. You returned the peony to her, and with it you settled the old friendship and over a decade of resentment in a single gesture. Yeah, we returned it to her, all right. Right to her throat, where she died. Bitch be crazy. Crescent Moon necklace. A simple gift from Consort Wei of the former reign to her daughter. War later tore them apart, and even in her final days, Consort Wei never saw the daughter she longed for again. Its materials are plain, almost unremarkable. Perhaps that is why Yu was able to keep it by her side all these years. The golden mask worn by the master of Mirage Pavilion, said to have been crafted by Persian artisans. Its opulence carries an unsettling chill. The antidote. So, as you can see, the pill is covered in chocolate. After enduring countless trials, you finally obtain the antidote for the slow-acting poison within your body. We haven't gotten it yet, but we've heard about it. And then softening powder. A special powder gifted to you by you for self-defense. Cast it into an enemy's face, and within moments their strength drains away, leaving them unable to resist. AKA, you die less. Alright. Have we unlocked anything here? The royal temple where childless consorts were sent after the emperor's passing to leave the palace and become Buddhist nuns. Mirage Pavilion. By day, it appears to be an ordinary restaurant welcoming guests and nobles alike. By night, it transforms into a playground for the twisted desires of the elite. What even fewer people realize is that Mirage Pavilion is secretly backed by powerful aristocratic clans and senior court officials. Through Mirage Pavilion, they have spun a vast intelligence network that reach every corner of Chang'an. No disturbance in the capital escapes their notice. Anything else? Nope, that's all we've unlocked. That's all we know. The feats that we've unlocked. We've a time to step in. So we can claim some things, and that sounds familiar. Anything else here? Nope. We have unlocked all part of the experience. So for every bad end you get to unlock feats. Actually, it's just for, like, some bad ends, some specific bad ends, some other things. Okay. What else have we unlocked? No escape. We've cleared the chapter. So this is like the chapter clear stuff. And then this one is always right. We've done a prediction, and that's it. So now we've gotten all of our goodies. What? I literally just left there. What? Perfect for the late. Use claim all for the first time. Okay, well, I didn't even get anything when I used it, but there you go. There's a feat for that one too. Okay. Well, let's go here. Just gonna claim all the stuff from all that and get on with it. So, follow the butterfly for the current. This is the side. This is the main. Apparently I have a side thing here. Weird. What did we pick up? History buff? Chapter list. Use the current feature for the first time? Okay. They're just giving me shit for free. Back to what we were doing. I don't think that we're gonna be in a good place here, but I'm gonna go with this one. See what happens.
为了不需要被保护，
是我认识的武元昭。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
若是这个人对你有威胁，不管这个人是谁，都要毫不犹豫地刺下去。
若你知道我需要毫不犹豫刺下去的是你，会怎么想？
被拿获的那群魏王死士招了吗？
都是硬骨头，不肯开口。
So one of his
但有
own
一位
captured people
受尽刑罚，
spoke.
终是认下了魏王的反叛之事。有这份仁政和口供在，狼子野心之人自敢灰飞
Okay,
烟
I
灭。
know which choice bit us in the ass.
一切都是为了圣朝。
就在5日
And
后，
then we're dead.
朝廷兵马突然将你们围困，
魏王谋逆，
一应人
确凿，
被官兵全部缉拿，送。
Okay, so I know which one got us killed. It was this. Time to deliver intel is what got us killed. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any other choice, so... The only other choice we didn't pick is this one. I think this one's also dead. Or are all of them bad and we have to fall back further? It's possible. I'm gonna try this, and just to see what happens, and then we'll see if we have to go further back. It's time for the abs. Oh, we made him laugh. Oh no.
老主息怒。
Plus 99. Yeah, that just gets us killed. Okay. It was funny though. Master Provocateur Award. The Mirage Pavilion Master sits bolt upright in the middle of the night and says, "What is wrong with her?" That was funny.
本王这就练起来。
Very well. I'll start training at once.
去。
Hey, who's spreading
谁在这
appearance
散播
anxiety
色彩
around
焦虑
here?
呢？
That was worth it just for the funny. Okay, we have to go... Yeah, because there's nothing here that is going to help us survive. We need to get here. So there's something further back. This isn't going to help us. we have to go back to this one? Yeah, because his men get captured if we do this one, so the safest choice here is that the prince met the general.
魏王竟然要去见袁礼成，此事速速禀报主上。
是。
So our suspicion goes down.
启禀太尉，臣已经探查到魏王行踪。太尉，我们是不是该有所行动？
时机已到。
We get the antidote.
此去袁礼成军营还要9日。
杨姐，你在外接应，我和袁绍进去。
Abs does not work.
参见魏王殿下，请随我来。
Okay, so maybe we play with this a little bit more.
此人便是袁礼成，被太尉罗织罪名构陷致死的引道宗薛万彻将军，便是他多年的同袍之交。
继续操练。魏王殿下，
袁将军还是这般勤于操练。
人如刀剑，不常打磨便会生锈。魏王殿下，宴会已经备好，请随我来。
军中宴会，姑娘还请留步。将军只宴请魏王一人。
这里不对劲，你先进去。
Sorry that the abs didn't work, Trav. He was not amused.
自魏王进入营帐后，这些士兵便一直极度严密地在那营帐周围巡视，实在蹊跷。
And second in command leads
魏王已
us
经
straight
入
to
席
the，problem.
快快准备。待酒过几巡，魏王放松警惕，袁将军便会召你前去，切记不可失手。
副将放心，妾在男人身上从未失手过。
那就靠你了。
She has such a flat face. Goodness.
这是场鸿门宴，袁礼成竟然想要殿下的命。
So we could, of course, follow what we did before, or we could just see what this does. It doesn't say pivotal choice, so this might actually fail, but I'm gonna go see. Since we're back in time, we're gonna go see what this does.
既然魏王已入死局，那便助我破局吧。楼主，魏王已死。 楼主也该兑现承诺，给我解药了。
Except he survived.
真会往自己脸上贴金啊！魏王之死全是袁礼成将军之功，与你何干？走吧。
Yep, so that gets us killed because we didn't do it personally. You were kicked out and forced to seek other ways to cure your poison. Yet all renowned physicians and mystics all had no cure for you. And we die. 7 days later, you succumb to the poison. Okay, so that really is truly the only route forward. Don't steal my credit. This Operation Eliminate Way from planning to execution was entirely my painstaking achievement. You don't get to swoop in for credit now.
打造透明
Transparent workplace culture starts with refusing stolen credit.
吴元昭，你果然。
As if you've never been that ruthless. You know better.
罢了。
我读书少，你可别
I'm
激
not
我。
exactly book smart, so don't try to fool me. Ah, you're plenty book smart. You just like to play pretend. All right, here we are. So that's death. We are currently on this one. So I'm just gonna go back to here and get killed another way. We strike! Tried to settle everything quietly as he had no idea of your intentions. The bigger the commotion, the harder it would be to contain the news. But your plan ruined everything, leaving him no choice but to kill you two on sight. Yep, we both died. Hey, that's a top-tier opponent with elite gear, high defense, and huge damage. You're way overestimating yourself. Yep. Just wanted to have fun with that. Alright, so that's how we die there. We could attempt to deal with him a different way. Let's see what run gets us.
袁礼臣已然对殿下动了杀心，此地不宜久留，我们不如速速逃走。
外面布满了埋伏，逃是逃不掉的。
既然逃不掉，不如设法反客为主。现在先秦王，若是我们生擒袁礼臣，便有机会逆转局势。
It doesn't matter if you run or stay. The plan becomes take the general prisoner.
这都是太尉的命令，兄弟对不住了，
Good to
只能
know.
祝你做风流鬼了。
报告将军，
得手了，走。
So we're back at the fight.
杀了他！
袁礼臣。
So the only way we can get him not hurt is if we fail to throw the kettle.
叫你的人退下。
But he's fine. It's barely a wound. Alright, so this gets us back to here.
魏王好身手啊，只可惜劫持了我也没用，我营中将士无数，你跑不掉的。没想到这位姑娘如此了不得，竟然替换了我的人。
本王对你坦诚相待，而将军却暗中遣人行刺，这就是将军的为人之道吗？
都是太尉的命令。
他许了你什么？
他许了我建功立业、开疆拓土的机会。这些年，边境常有北赵国来犯，
I don't have anyone
只
to
要
fight
杀了
right
你，
now, so
太
I'm
尉
going to
便
murder
会劝
you
说皇上，
instead.
派我挥师北上，攻下北赵国。
你竟然相信
Yeah,
太
it's just but
尉？
a scratch.
太尉权倾朝野，手眼通天，我要实现抱负，我只能信他呀。
We're gonna say harming a prince costs your life.
你屈从权贵，谋害皇亲。你若真的动了殿下，便是犯下死罪。
太尉协令君上，把持朝政。你若真的忠于陛下，便不该屈从太尉，助纣为虐。
殿下言之有理，我愿助殿下一臂之力。
He needed way less convincing this time.
方才得罪了。
给我杀了他们！魏王被北赵国敌军所害，臣定会挥师北上，为殿下报仇。
See, we died anyways. Whoopsies. The Only Chen is sharp enough to see through it all. Both the Prince of Wei and the Chancellor are imperial kin. The only difference is that one is distrusted by the Emperor and the other speaks with the Emperor's authority. He's no slouch. So what if he's a prince? Anyone who's made it this far has some kind of backing. So that's how we die there. Alright, so we convince him about his men, and then we apply the medicine. I'm not gonna do the rest. I'm gonna go for the affinity play this time, because the more he trusts us, the better for us later.
既然是好机会，我自然要抓住。
And also, PP might get her fade to black.
伤药给我吧。
Because they do. They fade to black. You don't get to see anything. It's really sad.
疼吗？
不疼了。
Literally a scratch. But he might have died, you guys. He might have died. We wrap up his scratch.
咫尺之间的距离，我和他的一切都在升温，局面似乎正在一步步朝着我想要的发展着，而离换取解药的期限已经越来越近了。
They're just gonna stare longingly at each other. And then we get to the choice of what intel we send. Of which we know this one and this one are both death, so down the middle we go. But hopefully we didn't get.
此事事关重大，速速禀报主上。不错，我当真是没有看错人。
Okay, his suspicion is down rather than
殿下，
skyrocketing.
你的伤怎么样了？快进屋歇着吧。
无妨，一点小伤，很快就好了。
殿下，其实这次多亏了五姑娘，助殿下破危局。五姑娘真是女中诸葛啊。
We've known that forever.
你说，她这次来到我身边，究竟是为了什么？
殿下，人家姑娘千里迢迢不畏艰难险阻前来，除了为情所困、为爱奔赴，还能因为什么？
If not
殿下，
for love.
反正我看了五姑娘眼里对你的心悦，都要溢出来了。
你不了解她。
You don't know her. You really don't, dude.
蜃楼楼主常暗中出入宫禁，既不近女色，亦不近男色。看来蜃楼和宫中关系果然匪浅。我该设法让魏王和蜃楼皆更信任我。往后的路危险重重，若无武力傍身，绝非长久之策。
几日不见，这么厉害了？
殿下，你身体恢复的怎么样了？
陪你过招的力气还是有的。
Holy shit, you nearly killed me. Let's go. And you nearly killed me again.
此招叫穿云破雾，它直指人身上最柔软、
Alright, so
最没
we've
有防
seen
备
this
之处。
before.
你虽然没有练稳根基，但是这招只需出其不意，即可一招制敌。我教你，流畅无滞，挥霍潇洒。
Come on.
虎往复收，行多停手。
PP is touching us again.
你来试试，往这儿刺。
Stab.
此招的关键在于决心。你为何下定决心习武？
So I'd never need protection again. Because that's the highest affinity.
为了不需要被保护。
是我认识的武元昭。若是这个人对你有威胁，不管这个人是谁，都要毫不犹豫地刺下去。
若你知道我需要毫不犹豫刺下去的是你，会怎么想？
哎呀呀！
接下来，魏王定会去徐孝德处，赶在袁礼臣来魏王府之前，将徐孝德收服。
Alright, we have our antidote.
此行机密，我定要和他一同前去。
殿下，一切已准备妥当，明日即可启程前往徐孝德处。这次，要不要带上五姑娘？
不必了。
这一次，让我和殿下一同前去吧。殿下曾说过，想要留在殿下身边，就要看到我的价值。想必袁礼臣之事，殿下已经看到了。
You said if I prove myself, I could come with you.
杨景，你先下去吧。
是。
如今，我也算是和殿下出生入死过了。殿下怎么还如此见外？赏月也不喊我，去见徐孝德也不带上我。
你为何这般帮我
？But why are you helping me? Ooh, because some people are worth everything, or because you have something I want. Technically, both are the truth, and both are definitely a deflection of the truth. Some people are worth everything. We think we ourselves, our own life, are worth everything. And he does have something we want. We want an antidote. But saying these two specific things are very deflective. In real life, spinning around like that exposes your back and makes the strike take longer, giving them more time to react. They're much easier to dodge, and if they're competent, you get stabbed first in the back because you exposed it and you took your eyes off them and have no idea what they're doing. It's a very bad move. Yes, but it looks fun on camera. That's the whole point, Trav. Looks fun on camera. It's ridiculous. We know. That's the point. So, because some people are worth everything, implying the prince is worth everything, though we're actually talking about ourselves, or because he has something we want, which is somewhat true. If he dies by our hand, we get the antidote, supposedly. To me, it doesn't look fun. It looks dumb. Well, talk to China. I don't know what to tell you. 1, because I love you. Okay, we'll see where that gets us.
这世上，总有人值得我奋不顾身。
Oh, he liked
但
that
如
answer
今
the best.
你我二人并肩作战，我却觉得一切都那么不真实。
我在感业寺中，曾经在佛经里读到过，凡所有相，皆是虚妄，是真是假又如何？此刻我在你身边，一切就是真的。
说真话吧，吴元昭。
Tell me the truth. Why are
我
you
在
here?
殿下身边说的句句都是真话。若殿下不信，我随时可以离开。
But if I do, I die.
既然来了，就不要轻易离开。
所以殿下是答应带我一起见徐孝德了？
明日卯时出发。
好。我要不要把魏王此行告知蜃楼？
Do we tell them or do we keep it to ourselves? Because the deadline's not up yet. We just took our antidote. Or our suppressant, I should say. So we could decide to just not say anything yet. And delay it until it's the deadline. Or we could tell them and probably have them cause problems for us. Do we tell them or not? Leave it for now? I mean, that is probably the safest play. Oh, but look, he's so earnest. This may bite us in the ass later anyway.
魏王一行人已经启程离开郡州。
他们要去哪儿？
他们往西北方向去。属下觉得极有可能是去见西北都督徐孝德。
武士信中顾左右而言他，却丝毫未提如此重要之事。看来是动了恻隐之心。
The half-month deadline has arrived. With no antidote delivered, use has come to the poison. We die a lot. No place for slackers.
对魏王恻隐，
Your mercy to Prince of Wei is cruelty to yourself.
我姑娘原来一
So
直
Lady
在
Wu
替
has been
殿下
covering for His Highness all along? What a good person she is. You have no idea. Alright, so we had to tell them anyway. Literally, we just had time, but we apparently not.
与徐孝德会面之时，再小心，也难以从头至尾彻底瞒住沈。
Congrats, Mr. Scrake.
既然瞒不住，不如为我换取蜃楼的信
Left 4 Dead 2 expert mode is no joke. It's
魏
very
王竟然
difficult.
去见西北都督徐孝德了，速速前去禀报主上。
是。
Yes, evil laugh.
游戏突然变得更好玩。
Face reveal.
看来西北城要发生有意思的事，真期待。
And he looks completely like an asshole. Because he is. Me when I first tried expert
蜃楼
after
手眼通
advanced and
天，
saw common infected
暗中得
damage.
当朝门阀士卒庇护。
如今朝中容不下我的，不是陛下，而是一手将陛下扶上帝位的太尉等老臣。
蜃楼要我杀了魏王，可就算魏王身死，蜃楼亦可随时反悔。但若我此行助魏王拉拢徐孝德，从而得到袁礼臣手中的太尉罪证，再将其带去和蜃楼谈判，借此得到真正的解药。
该出发了。你方才在做什么？
So, do we show kindness to remind him to investigate Mirage Pavilion? Say literally nothing. Or, why do you care so much about me, Your Highness? Meep indeed. From 5 per hit to 20. Yep, Mr. Scrake, it is a bump in difficulty, but for sure. But now you have conquered it. Don't you feel good about yourself? Give yourself a gold star, Mr. Scrake, for all of your efforts. And tell me, what should I do? Remind, say nothing, or ask a silly question? Obviously he cares because we're pretty. What are we doing here, guys? He cares for waifu-related reasons. It's possible. I'm gonna ask the obvious question. Why do you care?
殿下怎么这么关心我？
本王只是随口一问罢了。
Just a little curious, huh? Days later, we will be dying soon. We don't feel so good.
“魏王罪证确凿，赐自尽。长孙太尉除宁有功，擢升为太傅。”
陛下，谋逆之罪，罪事滔天，请陛下立即下旨处死长公主、魏王亦因涉案人等。
放肆！
陛下，王子犯法与庶民同罪，若陛下执意保密，发何以令？我何以安？
请陛下下旨。
不要怪舅父，你们的死对社稷、对圣朝都
She's
好。
having nightmares. It's okay. These people aren't dead yet.
你怎么了？怎的脸色这样差？
An old friend returns, a trap disguised as a feast. Wherever the Prince of Wei goes, Lady Wu follows. Even I'm almost moved by this devotion. Wu Yangzhao, are you truly willing to stay by my side? Waiting for your message! Yep. Constantly. Ooh, bonus story. She recommended individuals for office and worked to secure authority for herself. Her actions displeased the Chancellor, who had long been accustomed to having the final say in court.
“长公主为了一个僧人，至今还在着丧服，将我圣朝礼法置于何地？又将先帝置于何地？”
礼法？太尉和我说礼法，为臣者越了本分，管了不该管的事情，才是不顾礼法。
你。
近日听闻了许多太尉的时政事迹，太尉三朝贤臣，便觉得自己可以凌驾于陛下之上，皇权之上。
臣做的这一切，都是为了我圣朝江山。倒是长公主，近日似乎与朝中官员走动颇多。哼哼哼。 该小心的是长公主吧。哼！
从前是我活在虚妄宠爱幻象中太久了，与其做只能祈求恩宠的公主，不如做手握权柄的长公主。无论结局如何，我都不后悔。
Was not merely to overreach, it was a challenge to the established order. With deep roots in the court, Deng Shun and his allies stood firmly together. When faced with such a threat, their political struggle, how their contest would end, however, is a story yet to be written. Alright, so the princess is making her own moves. She's finally gotten out of Insanity Land. We've got new keywords. So we can go check out trait sketch stuff. This is where we are at, which is, our prediction is tender ambergris still, but our results are pending. Basically, this whole entire paragraph just says, this is not a definitive trait sketch of who you are as a person, specifically for this game. Alright. Well, I am going to leave it here. I don't think we have enough time for another section. But we do have time to see what is opened up amongst the character stuff. Who has new shit? You have new shit. Oh, he has this.
要与本王小酌一杯吗？
Let's have a drink with the prince.
等等，这杯是本王的，这杯才是你的。
Are you trying to get us drunk, Prince? You're funny. Chirpy! The Daily Woofs! Today a mask guy said he was going to take me home. This is my new home! Wow, so mysterious. Oh, someone's coming! Is he going to be my master from now on? Feels so nice to be in his arms. Safe and sound. I'll take a nap. Adorable. We love the dog. We love the dogs in both the games. It could be the same dog. It could be different dogs, but they're cute. Alright. That's where we are at, guys. We are at 14.2% through the chapters. So this is where we're going to end for today. Just because there's just not enough time to get through another, like, full chapter. I hope you guys have enjoyed, but I will be doing more of this tomorrow, so feel free to come back for the rest of the week to see what I am up to. Like I've said earlier... Oops, that's the wrong card. Let's try this one instead. My name is Mayrin Althea Tover. I do stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time, and if that is not your time zone, feel free to give me a follow, put on notifications, and then you'll know when I go live. You can follow me either here on Twitch or over on Blue Sky. Let me get that link. Well, the link is on the screen in the chat. If you would prefer to, you know, see what I've been up to on your time whenever it's convenient for you, you're welcome to jump over to YouTube instead and subscribe. That way you'll have all my handy-dandy playlists for whenever it's convenient for you to hang out and throw me on while you're cleaning or whatever. And you can also ring the bell to know when the VODs go live, so that at the very least you'll know when the new VODs are up. Either way, I hope that you guys will come back and join me another day. I do tend to raid a friend or make a friend at the end of every stream. This is my usual raid message. Feel free to copy pasta it to send the love onwards. If you were already on YouTube, feel free to raid the next video. Doesn't have to be mine. Could be mine, if you want it to be. We are gonna go jump over to Great Kraken. He is a Northern Irish streamer. Real chill guy, a lot of fun. He's playing Dead by Daylight, which is fun for a lot of my friends here on Twitch, and it's also fun for him. So let's go say hi to Paul, because I haven't said hi to Great Kraken, aka Paul, in a while. And it's always nice to say hi to him. Needless to say, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic, magical rest of your time, whatever time zone you happen to be in. And I hope that I will see you the next time I am live or in my next video. But until then, take care, and we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.